Nobody believed me when nobody believed me when I said that.
Hold on. I just
Justin
don't think
Herbert,
you and I are in the.
Justin Herbert is Phillip Rivers 2.0. Nobody believed me when I said it.
I don't think we're in the same room when it comes to football enough.
Yeah, because I say a lot.
We've
of
actually
things,
never have been in the same room for football.
Nobody agrees with me, even though I'm right 89% of the time.
I feel like I'm about the same.
I feel like if we look at your pick'ems, you're not right.
I missed a week, and I'm in third place. I missed half a week. And I'm in third place. And
that's impressive.
I pick the Raiders every week, so just chalk that up for an extra loss. That means I'm doing statistically better than everybody.
He also
with
believes the
handicap.
Raiders, so that kind of.
I have a handicap going into this league, and I'm still third place somehow with the people, the so-called experts. And I don't even watch the games.
You
anymore.
are so many games behind me in Gertz.
Yeah, because I missed 4 games, and
You are not 4 games behind me.
I am 8 games behind you. Add 4, and I'm 4 games behind you.
You want to see the my works fantasy football league? Watch this.
Hold on, well, while you're looking that up, I went last place to fucking middle of the pack on fantasy. Then when Christian McCaffrey came back, because that motherfucker pretended to not have a broken
Is
leg.
Sammy doing better than Tommy? Yes, everyone is doing better than Tommy. Tommy is kind of checked out.
Look at this rankings for.
Wait, where are you? Everybody's 5-5. Everybody's within 1 win of each other.
All within 1 win of being in first place. It's like a 7-way tie for third place.
Motherfucker, I have 4 behind you. It's 88. I have 88 right, 53 wrong. He has 92, and I missed the first morning, so 3-4 games. So I'd have been at least, if I got all those right, let's say half of them.
Did you miss the first morning?
No, it was like the third morning or something like that. Anyway, so Gertz is 98. Gertz is 10 ahead of me. And then I'm beating Tommy by 9. And I'm beating Tommy by 18. Woo. And I'm beating TJ by 9.
8-2. Who's 8-2? Oh, the Bills?
Oh, they might have forgotten to pick.
Bills fan?
Oh, they might have
Rakeen?
forgotten to pick. Oh, no.
Rakeen's a Bills fan?
I don't
Rakeen
know.
is a Bills fan.
Long story short, I am 4 picks behind you. I checked. God damn it. And I don't even watch the game. I'm going off of Twitter highlights and vibes.
Same. I don't watch NFL
Twitter highlights
anymore.
and vibes, and I'm 4 games behind you. And you
watch,
host the show.
Just the
Let's go.
University of Texas Longhorns.
So technically, that is 89% correct. Actually, that's higher.
I
But
don't think that's 89%.
That's definitely not 89. But it's good.
for not watching a football for the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
It's a good percentage.
And by the way, I did watch some Raider games. I don't call that football. What they're playing this year, I don't know what it is, but they're not playing football. I'll tell you that. Gardner Minshew, he's not playing football.
They fucked up not keeping.
This is not the sports show, everybody. I'm sorry.
We just never have a Broncos fan here to talk about.
That's
the Broncos.
because they barely exist. Nobody watches a season of Broncos go, I want to do that again.
For however much I give you respect.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
And
That is your first mistake.
okay.
All right. Second mistake is going for the Broncos. I've done this my whole life, baby. I've done this my whole life.
It's okay.
That's why I can't.
I live with Cowboy fans. I can
Look, yeah, I know.
You.
At least I'm reasonable. Cowboy fans are just the worst. They're Raider fans, but worse somehow.
Because they are the worst.
Yeah, I know. It's really
Raider fans are just violent, which I can deal with.
No, they're not. Niner fans are more violent. They got more stabbings in their fucking stadium than Raider fans do in theirs. Also,
Yeah, but they
now
have
that the
money.
Now the Rams moved back to LA. The fights there are even worse. The Rams are actually
That's
probably
true.
the most violent. Danny Trejo's a Rams fan. That guy literally is named Machete.
Yeah.
So don't talk about Raiders. The Raiders, if anything, are a tourist trap at the moment, which really pisses me off. But you know what? We're not going there.
Whose fault is that, though?
That's fucking Mark Davis's fault.
Yeah.
Mark Davis is making out like a bandit. He's a billionaire now. A good billionaire, like a solid billionaire, not like on the cusp. He's several billionaire, and he's making money off of the backs of every fucking fandom in that league, but not winning. So it doesn't fucking matter because his dad said just win, baby. And he's like, I'm just going to earn money, child. I'm like, that's not even the right quote, Mark. You fucking idiot.
Now.
You weird bull-cutted bastard.
Oh, God.
Anyway, let's talk about a real sport. Boxing. Let's talk about a bastardization of a real sport. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Marcos, I just want you to play the clip. This shit cracked me up so bad.
Real sport.
Boxing's a real sport. You gotta fight. It's not owned by a white supremacist. It's owned by the mob.
I was
what the fuck are we doing, Sammy? UFC's owned by a white supremacist.
Dana White's
and boxing.
not a white supremacist.
He's what?
He's not a white supremacist.
You guys are wrong. Anyway, when he joins the fucking the presidential cabinet, then you can tell me later. But otherwise, he's gonna be Secretary of Peace.
He's not a white supremacist.
Trump's cabinet is
The dumbest
very
people
weird.
of all time. Yes. Sexual. Well, actually, all of them half of them are sexual predators.
I was gonna say, I saw today. I was like
Gates,
a good chunk of them.
but like a child one, like the little kid diddler, the fucking Matt Gates. Anyway, like I said, we're not talking about that. I'm just talking about.
Sounds like we're talking about it.
Nope, we're moving past it. I'm talking about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
We'll get back to it.
No, we won't. And Mike Tyson scared. No, he didn't scare a little kid. This little kid actually hung tight. But she was like, "I'm here to interview Mike Tyson, and I can't wait for Gen Z to see Mike Tyson fight for the first time in our lives because he's been retired for 20 years, and this child
they
is
fought like 2 years ago.
huh?
He fought like 2 years ago.
But like that was like whatevers.
This is still
This is still kinda
what.
Well, so actually,
Also,
this
Gen Z,
is
they were like 7. They weren't watching boxing.
actually
now they're like
this
12.
would not be a whatever's because this fight, they cleared KOs. So KOs are like okay,
right.
Where
previously that one wasn't.
the one that he did against whatever his name, Junior. Yeah, I don't think that one was KO.
Right. Well, I mean, if I were giving our professional opinion real quick on that, man, Mike is strong as fuck. You could tell. But man, he's moving slow. He's moving like a 58-year-old man. I was watching his training. I'm like, look, I wouldn't step in the ring with him at this moment. But boxing-wise, I'm like, he's moving slow. And I'm like, oh, he's old. This is probably not going to be a fun watch, in my opinion.
I don't think it's gonna
Jake
be
Paul
interesting.
just being young and stronger and being able to withstand it.
Here's the thing: I don't know if he's stronger, but I know for a fact he's quicker.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But it's not going to be fun. It's going to be sad. But this interview tickled me to my fucking core because it's just so vintage Mike Tyson for no reason to the wrong audience. Go ahead and play it. I know I'm hyping it up a lot. Just fucking play it. Cracks me the fuck up.
Well, in your return to the ring for this fight, you are setting a
He does not
monumental
give a fuck.
opportunity for kids my
Just wait.
age to see the legend Mike Tyson in the ring for the first time. What type of legacy would you like to leave behind
That
when it's
girl's like
all said
9.
and done?
Man, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Jesus Christ! Holy shit!
Legacy's nothing. We're nothing. I'm just
gonna be dead.
I'm going to
That's it.
die.
I'm just gonna be dead. Holy shit! That poor little girl,
cracking
man.
me up all day.
That poor girl.
Because no, the girl hung tough. She was like,
100%.
for the answer. But he's just like, what do you think your legacy means? Nothing. I'm gonna die. I'm just a feather in the wind. I'm nothing but an existential bit of nothing. I'm nothing. I've never been nothing. I'll never be nothing.
But I mean, he's been on that like.
No, but that's a child. I get it, man. Like, that's a great philosophical thing. There was one I saw that was the same speech. He was a little bit younger, as in, like, he had just recently retired. And he was, like, he was throwing his belts around. Perfect.
You're history.
This is garbage. I can say, hey, I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless.
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change. And you just want your children to be happy and do nice things. And that makes you happy. This is nothing. This is just nothing.
Look at
See?
this stuff. This
Like,
is
it's
history.
nothing. It's absolutely
That's
nothing.
interesting,
And,
yeah.
like, within that context of the interview, it's profound and it's smart. You know, you just want your kids to be happy. That's a profound, genuine thing for Mike Tyson to say. But to a child,
I think
going like, I'm gonna die. It's nothing but ego. That's correct. You know what? That's a proper perspective. But just to be like, I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I'm dead. It's not gonna matter.
I think
It's just so
Mike's just
funny.
stepping into his elder and grandpa.
Well, that's what
kinda
someone. That's
status.
what he
He's,
said. Like,
he's just letting go. Like
Yeah.
this is Mike past a point of peace that he hasn't had before.
it's just like emptiness, though, which is even funnier because it's just like it's nothing. We're just gonna die, and I'm like, oh man, dude. This is fucking hilarious. And
It is what it
the little
is.
kid, she's spry with youth.
Yeah,
just
no, she's
happy.
all excited and
She's
everything.
plucky, and she's just like, Thank you. I've never thought of it like that. And then she just now that's her existential.
I was gonna say that's
when
her
she was
existential
9
moment,
or
yeah.
however old she is.
Yeah.
She looks very young. I can't tell.
And she looks like she's maybe 12, 13.
That's I don't know how old kids are.
She looked like she was 7 in
Yeah.
my head. That's how bad I am at adjusting. What the fuck?
Right. So it's just a matter of like
She was definitely way more coherent than
she's
my
wizened. She looked intelligent.
9-year-old nephew. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
I don't know.
I'm around wizened children. My nieces and nephews are pretty smart. So that kid could have been 12. That kid could have been 9. I don't know. Kids talk early in my experience. So, and they learn smart. So point is, don't ask Mike Tyson about his legacy.
My kid's
'Cause you
headbutt
might-
me to wake me up. So
Your kid headbutts you to wake you up?
You've talked about your
all
kid
three
being
of them have
athletic
done
or
that.
whatever
Yeah.
like that before, though.
Is that like a genetic? Did you do that when you were a kid?
I
Or
don't
your
know.
wife?
I don't know.
No, I'm
I don't
saying, like,
remember.
ask
I was
your
very
wife.
aggressive when I was a kid. I wrestled and played too much.
Did your wife do that to wake up her dad?
I
or
don't think
mom?
so.
Okay,
Yeah.
'cause
It's
certain-
definitely a learned trait and probably for me.
So you headbutted him to wake him up.
right.
No.
Man, I can't. Like, I want kids, and I'm probably gonna have kids, but fuck, they're gonna be stubborn, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, cause I'm stubborn, and my girlfriend is just stubborn, and she's like stubborn in like a different way. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, if you get one or the other, or combine those both, it's just gonna be this fucking brick wall of a kid. Just gonna be like, no. And I'm be like, I'm an adult, but you don't want to be like, I'm bigger and stronger and abusive. You're just like, gentle parent. Stop it!
I think
Doing what I'm telling you.
I think a certain level of fear is fine.
Well, of course. I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna lose my cool. I'm not perfect, and I'm gonna use my big booming voice, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" But the idea is to try not to do that. I'm playing God of War Ragnarok, so I'm learning how to be a dad. That's how I'm preparing. I'm preparing God of War style to raise a boy, and then he give him an axe. Boy, it'll be fine. Actually, a bow and arrow, but whatever.
Speaking of Dana White, you hyped for the fight this weekend?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be very good. I think
Why don't you think it's gonna be good?
because Stipe is going to get like killed.
You're
We
betting.
don't support wife beaters on this show, so
What Steep is he's an upstanding citizen and a
Yes.
firefighter.
Dana White makes money off of his goodness. So we don't support wife beaters.
Sam,
on this
everybody
show.
makes money at some point. Disney has done terrible things and is owned by terrible people.
Yeah, but they make entertainment that's not explicitly.
Well,
white
cool.
supremacy.
UFC makes to entertainment.
All right, well, fine then. Fuck me. Watch that Trump supporting son of a bitch. Fuck all of you who do though. Eat my ass. There you go.
When?
When I don't wipe it,
Oh,
which is whenever.
Which is often. I felt like that's the only way that is a bad insult.
Figure it out. Fucking figure it out then. Anyway.
I think Miocic's going to get killed. Honestly, he got
Eastern Europeans.
he got fucking rocked by Ngannou, and it wasn't even close. And I think Jones is a better and more talented like wrestler than Ngannou, and I think it's gonna either go to the ground real quick, and we're gonna get the same outcome as when he fought Gan, or he's just gonna stand and they're gonna just throw blows, and Miocic just can't do it. He doesn't have. He's not that kind of heavyweight. He's definitely on like the lighter side of heavyweight, and I think it's.
You don't
gonna be
think
bad.
John Jones is missing a step without fighting for like 5 years at this point?
Bro, he didn't fight for almost 4 when he fought Gan, and Gan was at supposedly like the peak, like top of like heavyweights, and he got fucking choked out in 20 seconds. Like, you know, it's
Yeah, but that was a dude
You know what
that
the best
can't
part
wrestle.
of podcasting is? When one of the hosts doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
That's why we bounce around. Bounce around.
When one host doesn't know anything about the topic
I
at
have
hand.
no context of boxing.
You know who Mike Tyson is.
Yeah, of course,
There you
but
go.
who
I don't know.
doesn't?
You guys might as well be saying fucking Norse gods, and I'm playing Ragnarok. You're like, Thorsvin Bjornsson is fighting Ngwagwe, and I'm like, cool.
That'd be if we were
Is one of
talking
them a
about-
dragon?
That'd be if we were talking about heavyweights, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
But no, you guys might as well be casting spells with the names you're mentioning. So
that is fair.
Yeah.
fair. I just don't think it's gonna be close. I mean, Miocic hasn't fought in also like 4 or 5 years, something like that. I think longer too. And Jones at least has fought more recently, but I don't think it's gonna be close. So
We will see.
yeah, we'll see.
I'm interested in seeing that Mongolian dude for the first time ever. I haven't seen him fight. Rockmot, I think, is fighting.
Once again, mystical sword, Rockmart.
Oh,
Glows with the power
you
of
excited
Odin.
for Mjolnir?
Heck yeah, right? Might as well. Hey, you know Mjolnir, that Filipino guy?
Wait, which one's Rockmont? Is that the one who's supposed to fight?
the Bollywood movie. Rockamon, right?
Okay, I think that's racist.
No, there was a Bollywood movie named Rockamon, something similar.
Isn't he
Not on the
fighting?
card. He's not on the card. He's on the next card. Oh shit, Kobe Covington's fighting.
What? Fuck.
Way
that
on the
guy.
bottom of the card.
Wow. Fuck Kobe. Kobe's
It's
washed up
Colby
loser.
or Kobe?
Kobe.
Kobe.
L?
Like
There's
the
an
cheese.
L.
Colby. Yes.
But it's
You're saying Kobe, like you're like
I
fuck
don't-
Kobe. Someone's gonna pull that
Anyways,
out
whatever.
of context and call you terrible.
well, they should watch the podcast.
Oh well, nobody does at this point. I looked at our numbers. We're doing very poorly.
Oh well.
Thanks, TikTok algorithm, you fuckers. Fuck you, TikTok.
I don't think TikTok cares unless
Instagram.
you're selling shit anyway.
Exactly. So here's why I'm selling Emiliano. Sorry, we gotta join TikTok shop and give me 3 birthday presents and 4 balloons and a unicorn, and you may win him. No, you will.
Oh, that's
win
right.
him.
That's how you.
That's
I thought you were just like
No,
talking
you
shit.
know,
I
it's like
forgot
that.
that's like the little like.
We're gonna do live streaming 24 NPC role model.
Oh,
Guys.
no.
I gotta pick a character that's Mexican and bearded. Sorry, there's no characters that are Mexican and bearded in popular culture. So and chubby, and so the chubby part's hard. So like I can't be NPC Miles. I have to be like what was the guy that you said in Dragon Ball? Chi-Chi's dad, Ox King.
Oh,
I can
Ox
do,
King's
I can
the
do,
shit.
I can do NFT Ox King. What are they called? No, NPC Ox King.
That would be good.
And it'd be like Chi-Chi, and that's all I know he says. I don't know what he says, but there you go.
That'd be a good one.
You can do NFC Tarzan or whatever. NPC Tarzan. NPC Tarzan. You just
I don't
pretend to
know
be
what that one-
Tarzan.
Oh,
You just be shirtless
I'm
with
just
your
thinking
hair.
of Sean Strickland when he had hair. That's the only thing.
Oh no, I was talking about you specifically.
I don't know what that
You could
means.
do a. You don't know who Tarzan is?
no,
I don't know.
who
What's NPC
You know, and
you know what they do, right?
Oh, you don't know what that
TikTok.
is?
Oh my god.
he's so elderly. Wait, you're elderly than him.
What?
Wait,
He's
no,
young-
you're younger than me.
He's,
huh?
he's as old as TJ.
Oh, that's right. You have more grays than me, therefore.
Yes,
You have
that's
one
true.
gray, and that's
I
more
have
than me.
More grays, but they're hiding.
But no, NFC, and God, I keep saying NFC. That's making me sound old. NPC Miles, have you not heard of that person?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy who's like, hey, I'm Miles Morales. I'm saying we have to do that to make money on TikTok, and so we're transitioning our content to that. So I'm going to be NPC, non-playable character Ox King. Mm-hmm. You will be NPC Tarzan.
Why Tarzan?
Because he looks Tarzanish. What else? What other character could he be? Roman Reigns?
No.
NFC Roman Reigns?
NPC.
I'm just gonna keep saying NFC. UFC Roman Reigns?
He's doing it on purpose now.
Yeah, now
No,
now
that
it's
one was on
there.
purpose. No, but fine. Pick a character that he looks like. Tarzan is the easiest.
Tarzan is the easiest.
Yeah, you could just be like, I'm Tarzan, hear me roar, or whatever the fuck Tarzan says. The bit is gone now. I'm just trying to figure out a character you look like.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna hit the intro now.
See what I'm saying?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody
since we
slamming
had-
their phones, enjoying their drinks, and had some time to think. My name is Marco. I am the host of this episode of O Menos Mexicanos. Across from me, in the all black, we got...
Once we had that conversation about where the intro starts and when to do the intro, I've lost where we start the intro. Like, welcome to the show, everybody. Is it after the first guitar riff, or is it 2 seconds after? I lost the thread. I'm wearing blue pants, but you can't see it. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, aka The Excellence. Welcome, everybody. I told you I was back, and I regret every second of it. Joining me on the other side, we have
Emiliano Angel Guajardo, aka El Whiskylero.
Now in English. Oh, what would that even be? What's Emiliano in English?
Emilio.
Oh, rival, I guess.
No. I meant like the English translation, like Guillermo's William. Does Emiliano have one?
No, I like
Emil?
I'm
That's like British.
Emilio, just because it's like shortened and it's like
That's fine.
it's like
Nah, I'll go with Emil Guajardo. What's that mean in English?
mountain people. I don't know. It's
So
like,
you're Emil Mountain Man. Welcome to the show, Emil Mountain Man, everybody. The beard helps. It's a
Fair.
good. It's a good shtick.
fair.
I have a challenge for you right off the
And
bat.
Marcos means blanket.
Son of War. Okay, it's a derivative of Mars.
I was saying San Marcos. Like get it, guys? Anyway, you were saying.
Challenge, and I'm gonna leave it out to you because you're gonna
Oh,
be
no.
nicer, and
All
then
right.
it'll go the other way.
Okay.
Say something nice about California.
It used to be part of Mexico.
That's good. That's good.
Do I gotta say something nice about California?
No, you gotta say something nice about Texas.
Oh, no. I don't have to. It's my house. I don't have to do anything. God damn it.
Technically, no one has to do anything.
Exactly. Free will's
It's
a
a
fucking sham.
Well, see, now I got baited twice.
There you go. Emil Mountain Man got baited. The barbecue, the brisket's good.
Oh,
That's not even that's not even a Texas specific thing. Brisket is good.
We'll take that. We'll take that. The brisket.
I'll tell you that. You know how to kill a cow. No, cook a cow. You
Probably all the above.
but yeah, probably-
No, you probably fuck up the killing. You probably make it real torturous.
No.
You probably like cut his ankle and be like, we'll bleed it from the ankle. That's how us Texans learned it.
We've done it for centuries at this point.
Yeah, Texans haven't existed for centuries.
No,
Yeah.
but the people who've
They've
lived
lived
here,
about 100 years. There's only
people
like
who've
10.
lived here have been here for centuries.
You mean all the people
It's-
from New York that
and
moved to Austin? I'm fucking with you.
They don't move from New York. They move from California.
Yep. Yep. And they learned their mistake. They eventually learned from their mistakes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
take them all back.
Sammy just
Except for
started
you, Sam,
sleeping.
and the people.
What?
Newsflash, Bad G, he hasn't.
Oh, no, I don't sleep anymore.
He's literally living like Batman.
I have a knife on my chest, not in my chest, on my chest.
Oh my
Everywhere I
God,
go.
Marcos, why are you stirring this pot?
Oh, 'cause makes for good entertainment.
Yeah,
and
it's good.
TikTok clips that they're not going to show to anybody. Fuck you, TikTok. You
Bad G will
shit.
Bad G will get them shown to him.
That's because he follows me directly. He follows us directly, which you should always do by following us on every bit of social media or whatever.
Instagram.
Blue Sky, we'll get there.
Well, at least they took away the invitation to Blue Sky.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck Blue Sky is.
don't worry about it.
Okay. See, y'all can talk about things I don't know.
Blue Sky is like Twitter without Elon.
Wow. So they just took the fucking little like old cloud logo
Wow,
back.
hold on. Okay, the reason why I stopped talking was because I was like, I hope nobody takes the Mexcellence on Blue Sky. I already had it though. I already got it this morning. I was like, what name did I? Okay, cool. No, that's literally why I stopped, because I was like, no, I don't want them to go and then have Bat G own the Mexcellence and I have to pay him $30. Because he wouldn't do that to me. He would take the name for shits and giggles.
He would take the name,
But
and
he
then you would
wouldn't
have
charge me.
to drive up to Dallas to get it.
Oh my god.
I still have your whiskey, Betchy.
That's right. Yeah. Actually,
Actually, when
I still have your fucking Switch, guy, who I need to give the Nintendo Switch to.
I was about to say, whenever Sam gets on his high horse about like numbers are falling, I'm like, I feel like part of it is on us, and that we have not given back to the community as much as we should
What are you
have.
talking about, high horse? What are you talking about?
It's you got to get on a high horse to see the stats.
What? That doesn't make any. That's not how that
You got to
phrases
get
work.
eye above to look down and see what's going on.
You're like my boss who uses out of pocket, meaning that she's not going to be available. That's
Yeah.
what my boss goes, I'm going to be out of pocket this weekend. I'm like, what? Well, that's not how you use that phrase, boss. But
You can change it around. Why not?
once again, free will. Free will, everybody. You can do whatever you want.
See, it's obviously not a sham. We're using it. It's very option.
I'm
you know?
confused, but all right.
I have a new follower.
I'm out of pocket. Oh, did they find you?
I don't know,
You
somebody
looked up
followed me.
Emil Mountain Man and found you on Blue Sky.
Hey, Betchy!
We're live, folks. The show is real.
Salud, Benji.
Everything is real. I don't even know what we're talking about today. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about various topics. As you've seen in the last Más o Menos, we've kind of gone over every topic in broad strokes already. So we just kind of cover the latest news. It's now just kind of like the Black Excellence once in a while, unless one big thing did happen, which didn't happen this time.
Well, before we get started, can you move the chair out of the way? It's distracting the audience members. Because I think someone's expecting someone to be there. Okay, that works too. And no, it's not Patrick Mahomes or whatever you want to call him.
It's Mushrooms.
That is even worse of a name.
He has a little red headband like Patrick, and then
No, is it? Well, that depends. That depends. For the mushrooms in the Mushroom Kingdom, is the mushroom head a hat or is it their head?
Supposedly it's a hat.
Right. But why would everyone wear the same hat? Is it cultural? Is it like a yarmulke? Is it religious?
Probably all of the above.
Are they just delicious by their head? Like if you were to eat their head, like because usually the bowl. Actually, no, the hat is the delicious
edible
part.
Yeah, it's the edible part.
And the stem's not. So are their hats delicious? We'll never know. We'll never know.
Why is that?
Oh, because Mario Brothers not real.
Bet G, whenever you come in,
Mario Brothers not a real thing, Marco. I mean, like it
yeah,
exists,
but it can be
like,
canonized.
No. Toadstools aren't real. I mean, like they are real, but like not the video game ones. Like there's no extra
No,
lives.
I know, but we could get that word canon or like the information canonized.
Like if you eat a mushroom and get hard, it's a boner pill. I mean, big, but whatever. That messed up that joke. But if you eat a little talking mushroom man, you're probably on mushrooms yourself, and it's probably your dog that you're hallucinating is a mushroom man.
fair. Bet G, come through.
We're getting weird.
He was here. He was gonna come for Halloween, but he's going through a series of
Unfortunate events. he's lemony snicketing, guys, as we all are these days.
Yeah.
Series
Who
of
fucking
unfortunate
has-
events.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Well, it looked like he got married on paper, which was nice. I follow my friends that follow us on Instagram.
what him?
Yeah.
Badgie's been married for a while.
Yeah, but he got the paperwork.
Oh.
The marriage license, I think. Like the documentation. I don't know. It just said I'm married now, and he was very happy about it. So congratulations to be married.
Maybe he can explain it one day.
Yeah.
I'll put, hey, by the way, I will also put all your business out there if you put it on your story. So
I mean, it's out there.
exactly.
I mean, you're just saying Badgie. Nobody knows what that is.
Yeah.
Unless he's reached out to you and is part of our great community.
It's actually Batgimony. It's marriage, matrimony,
the fuck
Batgimony.
out.
Okay.
Texas.
What were we talking about? So the upcoming UFC stars in Texas. Let's do it.
Oh, man.
So do you know that Patrick
Lord
Mahomes
have
is
mercy.
gonna? What are we talking about, Patrick Mahomes in this situation? Fuck.
Because he really likes Mexicans.
No.
Does it? What? The funny thing is,
This is my mic fuzzy. I can do that.
I think Patrick Mahomes is like, as he's gone through life, regretted more and more and more staying with his girlfriend.
No, he could choose. No. Russell Wilson said, "Get out of my fucking life, lady. I'm marrying Ciara."
Yes,
Patrick
but
Mahomes
just
could do that.
because you hold on. We can't say that there. Look, you have a choice, yes, but there is a lot more we all know in like relationships when it comes to like making some of those harder
Yeah,
decisions.
white supremacy because his wife is awful,
His wife seems
and his brother's a
sounds
piece of
awful.
shit,
Yeah,
and
his brother's
a
awful.
toucher. He was on
Oh,
camera.
God,
he was on
that's right,
camera.
yeah.
So no, Patrick Mahomes at any time could be like, you know what? I'm gonna start dating Megan Thee Stallion at any time.
I don't think that's.
I think she's single. Though.
I don't think that's how it works, bro.
She is single, but
Yeah, exactly.
Especially since she's on his third kid. That's already great.
Do you act like that fucking matters? He's got more money than God. He can take care of kids. Who said that? There's like Shannon, not Shannon. Who was it? No, it was Cam Newton.
His face.
Cam Newton was like, I just keep having kids. I could take care of them. I could give them money. I have all the kids I want. That's like a legit thing he said on a podcast.
Interesting.
He's very weird, but I'm just saying,
It's like
three kids ain't gonna stop Patrick Mahomes if he wants a normal wife.
It's like Antonio Cromartie. He's got more kids than he did play in years in the NFL. He's got like 15 or 16
God
kids
bless.
by 8 or 9 different women.
Right.
But all of his kids live under his house, and he takes care of every single one.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I think that's called a compound at a certain
He
point.
he also, funnily enough, in his last year, had a vasectomy during the off season. Respect. But then ended up impregnating his wife when had twins. after the second.
Seat strong, man.
Yeah.
Fletcher Cox, I think he just adulterated. I think he was just slanging it recklessly.
Fletcher Cox
That's
has
his
a lot
name.
of kids.
Fletcher-
I know.
no.
I know who Fletcher
I was
Cox
like,
is.
no, it's not a pun.
No, I know who. Yeah, well,
Yeah, Fletcher Cox fletched his cock. What are our topics? Let's
Sam,
start with topic number
not
one.
even drinking yet.
This is what the new reality has made me.
This is
This
fair.
is what our new world has fucking led me to. A mixture of just manic.
See, but
happiness
that's what
and
happens
sadness.
when you have so much hope. You just have to be realistic.
No, but then it
And,
turns
like,
into
thank you.
fucking nihilism. Shut up. You don't feel anything.
No, I disagree. I think it's like you can have hope, but you just have to be realistic.
Yeah.
And with our conversation, that's where I knew that was like going for you because I was like, oh, believe me, I'm hoping that there's a certain outcome.
You're not really
but
hoping.
the reality is
You're not really hoping. That's not hope then. First of all, this
No,
is
of course.
just different.
You're talking about blind hope.
Yeah,
It's a
blind
different-
hope is completely
I
different.
love how you guys say that it's blind, like you guys know what the fuck is going on in my head or like how I operate, but
Oh, I'm not saying you
But-
specifically. I'm saying the way that you're describing it. That is blind hope. I'm
Oh.
not saying that what you had is blind hope.
Oh no, but I was already is already attributed to me. So it was blind hope that I had, not just regular standard issue hope, with the understanding that things go the way they are, and are the way they are. You think I had faith in Texans?
No, I didn't. That's why that's why when you were like,
I'm kidding.
Maybe
future political office
if
and
he
or
had fucking
job.
left and fucking actually gotten land passes or Eagle Pass like the Republican nominee did, then maybe he would have got more votes.
Yeah, like, I'm not-
but he just
that guy
fucking
fucking
stayed home and
But like I said, we're
made
not
some
talking.
ads.
We're not talking about that. Like I said, but you're not wrong. Absolutely not wrong. But as we discovered in the previous conversation before you got here. But anyway, that's not any of our topics. What of our topics? But this is what
can
the
be a
world has
topic.
made me. So I don't need to drink anymore. Which is why I've declined your many options for whiskey. Thank you, by the way. We appreciate it.
absolutely.
Yeah, the whiskey. Hello, everybody on Instagram and Facebook, and now Blue Sky. If you steal it before him,
I swear to God, that would be great.
I'm gonna do it.
Probably
anyway.
well deserved.
Yeah, you didn't jump on the new bandwagon. What
Yeah.
about that? Remember that one Russian?
Well, you got to be invited to do it, don't
Oh
you?
no, not anymore.
Not anymore.
You didn't you literally just say they got rid of the invite?
No, I
thought
don't
you
think he
literally-
said. No, I don't think he said any of that.
He literally said that. Like
Oh,
he
did
knew
he?
it.
No, I don't know.
You're like maybe you said I think they got rid of the invite, but
I said I think.
okay, they did.
Oh.
I said they did. Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to say like, wait a minute. You just said you knew. Anyway, yeah, you remember that one Russian one that everyone joined in like one day,
Oh,
and then they're like,
yeah.
actually, it's owned by the Russians. We're like, delete, please get rid of my images.
I mean, TikTok is super spying on me every day.
Oh man, what was I looking up? I looked up something for my job, and then they fed it to me on my TikTok algorithm. I go, I didn't even search for this. How do you know this? And then I watched the video anyway. So algorithm, our new god.
I don't care enough. Like, I'm not hiding nuclear secrets. I don't give a shit. Fucking follow my.
Yeah, but you
data.
watch some nasty porn. It's really gross.
So what?
It's really gross. It's tied to it's gonna be tied to your social
he's-
score meter and your social security and your credit score. You're gonna get knocked 4 credit points, and you won't be able to buy a house because of the nasty porn.
We
you
already
watch.
can't buy houses. What are you talking
I
about?
know, but the 4 points is just gonna be embarrassing.
In either states that you and I are from, like, you can't buy one over there or over here.
We're talking about. I got a rich girlfriend. I'm kidding. She's pretty successful. I'm proud of her.
My wife is very successful, but
Isn't it
she's
great?
a teacher.
Oh no, I just feel for her because teaching's hard.
Oh, teaching's fucking whack.
Like, that was like,
no, I'm
aw.
kidding. Teaching's lovely and amazing and empowering. The system is whack.
Absolutely.
The system is fuck
Amen.
ass shit.
So we need to burn it down, guys.
why
Burn down the
That's why I went into
Don't burn the school, though.
whiskey. No, please don't burn the school. God damn it. See, this is why
there-
you don't confuse Sam.
Hey, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say the thought I had.
This is the only little bit that I'm gonna dip my foot in this because we already had our opinions.
Yeah, he didn't
All right.
watch, and he was like,
I haven't. He told me that there was like a post-selection episode, and so I was,
Yeah.
No,
I'll watch.
my nephew asked if it was real or not. And I was like, I was absolutely
Yeah, there was a
real.
couple of people that asked if it was a sketch. But anyway,
Why did they fucking ask me, motherfuckers? Ask me.
they asked the comments in general, dude. All you had to do is read the comments.
I don't read comments. mostly because they're calling me
See-
slurs.
You made an anti-Ted Cruz video that got rated, and no one called you a slur.
They called me dumb. One of them called me dumb, and I was
That's
like, "Hey,
not a slur.
I will not accept that."
You had it got rated?
Yeah. So okay,
You can tell this story if you want.
this one's very loose. So for my job, I made an anti-Ted Cruz commercial. 50 things to not vote about
Correct.
Ted Cruz.
I watched that video. I saw it.
For some reason, YouTube chose the thumbnail for me as opposed to just my face saying like, look at the reasons. And they put Jimmy Kimmel, who's in there for a fourth of a second as just like a flashover as the thumbnail. And so right-wingers are like, I hate that Jimmy Kimmel. And that was like the first 10 comments were specifically Jimmy Kimmel hate. And then the rest of it was like the other douchebags. And I'll call them douchebags as you are. And so
What?
And so specifically because YouTube decided to not use the face I chose and put Jimmy Kimmel because it would get more views. If
Yeah,
I
of
learned that it
course,
got more views, then it got rated by hate comments saying like, you're stupid, Ted Cruz is awesome. Ted Cruz is the best. Which is like, one, people exist. Apparently a lot of them exist that think that. And I can't help but think they're objectively wrong. But hey, proof is in the pudding. And also, the other guy didn't do it for people. I'll just leave it at that. Didn't do it for
All it
people.
was a joke.
Hey, I said we'll leave it at that.
Well,
I don't work for either
said
of them motherfuckers.
he get. I at least want to hear his opinions on everything. Just his. No discussion. Me and you already said our piece.
I just think the whole thing was a sham. I think there is no way that somebody who didn't hit the floor running and like actually get their face out into the communities or into places that
Barnstorming, as they call it.
then you're not gonna fucking do anything to get reelected. Cruz is a cuck and a cunt and doesn't do shit like to change, better or for worse, the policies. But what he does do extremely well, and what the Republicans do extremely well, as we've seen over the fucking last like decade and a half, is that they just fucking bull rush and straight vote and just 100% go all red, and that's it.
Lemmings,
Oh, no
as we
pun
like to
intended.
call
All red.
All red. Oh,
Jesus
oh my God! It
Christ.
was there the
Oh
whole
my
time.
God!
Oh my God!
What the fuck? No wonder he lost. Jesus Christ.
The liberals were like, all red, never.
Oh, God.
They voted for some other bullshit.
Exactly. Fucking. Oh my God. Anyways,
It was all psyop. Fuck.
fucking shit. Anyways, so point being,
I hate the world we live in.
yeah, there just was no real choice or chance, because unfortunately what Democrats do extremely well is they talk a big game, but they never actually show up, do anything, nor listen to their base. And I think that's
Hey.
also, we don't need to get into the conversation if you don't want to, but we can have it. I'm always down for it. It's also why I think blatantly Harris lost, because she didn't appease to her base, which is the working class, didn't appease to the young people, which is the base, didn't appease to like anything moving forward, didn't appease to women, which should have been her base. And I mean, it just like she just showed up, also the biggest slap in the face, and I think spit in like our face was, instead of going to Battleground State, she did a fucking detour to Detroit, or New York, to get on SNL to do this stupid, like genuinely fucking dumb skit, while Trump.
Played to an empty house.
I mean, yeah,
but at least Republicans
he
have the
showed up.
gall. At least the Republicans have the gall to tell you that they're gonna fuck you.
Oh, 100%. That's why. That's like
you're like, oh yeah, the Democrats they didn't support their people, and then the guy's like, I'm gonna do tariffs that'll kill your family, and they're like, fuck yes.
yeah.
I love this.
100%. No,
so
I mean,
hey, I'll give. If you want me to give them that, I'll give them
yeah,
that.
that's so. My freshman year in college was the moment that I earned extreme amount of respect for Republicans, but it was only because of that. It's because they will tell you, I'm going to fuck you to your face and spit in your face, and I'm like, you know what? Thank you for being honest. That's all I can say.
At least I'm getting.
Like,
at least I'm getting what I asked for.
Yeah, like that's all you can say. But then after that, you know, the Democrats will talk a game. They'll say this. They'll say that. So they'll say sexy points. They'll be a fucking face, and then that's it. And then unfortunately, the reality is like they're either gonna go way back on their word, they're gonna do absolutely nothing, or they're just gonna fucking jump red, and that's it. So, and we've seen all three of those in the last 8 years. So,
Yeah.
oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, so allow me to be. The moral of the story is that's why I'm whimsical. Because who the fuck cares? Nothing matters anymore. We're like Mike Tyson. We're all gonna die. What's ego mean? Nothing means ego. Nothing. Everybody's gonna die. No legacy. No nothing. It's just ego. I just want to die. He didn't quite say that. He didn't quite say that. That's some subtext, though.
So we just did some good practice to our first topic. I don't mean in the sense of politics. I just mean awkward conversation.
I was about to say, why do Mexicans suck? No, why is everything their fucking fault? No,
why do your Theos suck? That's basically what I'm with this. The topic of this is Thanksgiving and the holidays in general. Honestly,
no. I laugh because I'm working in politics. We had a similar discussion, or rather, posed a similar discussion as like, how do you deal with your family in the holidays? I go, my family fucking rules, dude. My family, like my immediate family, my core 14. I think it's 14 now, or 11 at least, something like that. Hold on. I gotta do the math, but something like that. It's like 14 people in my core family, like my brothers, sisters, their kids, spouses, parents. All of them are cool as shit. Is that the question though? Like, and so then you expand wider, and because
Whiter or wider?
I'm just
probably both. Probably both. Actually,
no, the white side is not there no more. Big sad. Anyway, no, my brother-in-law's dad passed away. He would join us for He would actually join us for Thanksgiving, and he was a cool ass dude too. I love rest in peace, Ken.
One of the good ones.
Miss you, guy. Made a good son. My brother-in-law's a dope guy. But no, so then you go a little wider, and it's my dad's brothers and my mom's sisters, and then the worse it gets, my tias randomly, some of them are anti-vax, just randomly. I don't know where it came from. My mom's not. My grandma's not.
But I mean, we've seen in our small circle that people have been anti-vax because of U.S. history,
right?
Because of they just don't trust science.
Well, this one was religion. This one was like God will protect us, and we're like, when did you get this religion? Yeah, when did you get this religious?
That also happens a lot too, actually.
Yeah,
like there's a couple branches in my family that end up being Jehovah's Witness and.
Yeah, we got a couple Jehovah's Witnesses in my family, and they're fine or whatever. Like, I don't know what they do. They go do their own thing, and then they don't come to parties, so they'll come to things that are not Thanksgiving related, but like a day before, a day after. Like, they skirt it. But, like, so you have that, and then I could literally go to, like, my tío. She was drunk one time, and he was like, what do you do for a job? And I'm like, well, I'll tell you, because I had been drinking. And then I was like, yeah, I ended the conversation, because I was drinking. I go, and I just hate the fact that trans kids they kill themselves all the time because of how fucked up the world is. Like, I was being genuine. Yeah. I'm making a joke out of it, but it's like they commit suicide at a higher rate, and I just want them to stop. And my tío goes, man, that's messed up. I wish it was easier for them. I go, me too. And then that was it. And that's not like, because he was like, he had never even thought of that. Oh my God, I'm on the other side. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Manscaped Dad. Did you know that over 5 million people trust the fine folks at Manscaped? And here in this November, some people were like, you know what? It's Movember. We're not shaving. Well, guess what? You know what? You could do that. I support the premises that go behind that thing. But you know what? If you're like me, though, and are like, you know what? If I don't shave, I look way unprofessional and my job won't have that and they'll yell at me. So be like me. Oh, you remember the last ad and I wasn't well kept? Well, look at me now. I said I need to fix that. And I did so using the technology from the fine folks at Manscaped. And of course, I'm talking about when I pull off my hat, my favorite thing that came from Manscaped in a while, the Dome Shaver Pro. And the Dome Shaver Pro has that Flex Adjust technology, the Skin Safe technology, 5 double track blade heads, a curved blade pad, waterproof, long-lasting, rechargeable battery, 9,500 RPM motor, ultra-thin stainless steel foils, Flex Adjust technology, ergonomic handle, and the magnetic detachable blade pad with the hair chamber. I like the hair chamber. Make sure the mess only stays in. And of course, Travel Lock USB-C and wireless charging compatible, protective cap, and the travel case. Oh, so nice. Oh, so nice. But you know what, folks? We always offer 20% off and free shipping using coupon code MEX20. That's 20% off and free shipping using coupon code MEX20. We offer that to you. But the holidays are coming up. Black Friday is coming up. Black Friday might even be coming a little bit earlier. So be sure to keep your eyes folded at manscaped.com and check out for any other special deals and secretive deals. But just remember, if you see a deal and you want to jump on it, be sure to use coupon code MEX20 so that we are known to be the person that sent you over there. So whether it be the Dome Shaver Pro, whether it be the advertised Chairman Pro, you can get anything and everything for 20% off or potentially more or potentially more if you use coupon code MEX20 and 20% off free shipping using manscaped.com. Manscaped. Look at the chairman, bro. 75 minutes of runtime. Do you need that much to shave on one charge? No. But it's very nice to not need to charge it for times and times on end. And also waterproof, wireless charging compatible, travel lock, LED spotlight. The spotlight, you don't think you need it until you have it, and then you need it every time. Skin safe technology, of course, with the stubble trimmer and the 4-blade foil with the 2-length setting stubble trimmer as well. That comb on top. It's all for the best. So make sure something turkey stuffing, something deck the halls. It's Manscaped time, baby. And use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off free shipping all the time. And be sure to look out for some special deals, especially around Black Friday. Thanks, y'all. See you in a bit.
Y'all missed that part. That was
Are we
funny.
famous on the Basement Yard yet?
Basement Yard?
That's the big podcast where these two guys, they talk and they're best friends and they're very charming with each other.
they're very sweet.
They're very good guys.
Yeah.
They seem like I've never met them. I don't know them. They could be racist.
One of-
horrible racist. I don't know.
No,
they
I don't,
could be though.
I don't think so.
Sam,
the way
what-
that they've
Sam,
talked,
I
and
have
the
a-
politics
we
that
never
they've
know.
spoken.
I have a
we don't know
somewhat
but the politic that they've spoken.
Mas o menos
I'm just kidding. It
topic.
doesn't matter. But they seem nice. But they always misspeak.
But do you really see racism that prevalent everywhere that you go?
No, I
Yes.
just say it because it's fun to say.
Oh.
Oh, I do. Holy shit! That's fucking great. The guy who's just like, no, it's just a joke. I'm like, oh no, I do. Like,
Well, that's the thing.
wild.
Well, that's the thing. If the short answer is like, just say it because people always just be like everything is racist, and so if you just, I don't know why I do it honestly.
So you're the
it's
problem.
a cheap, honestly, it's a cheap fucking joke that I use as filler because people tend to have some sort of response
but
to
it's
it.
not a joke. It
I
just
was
kind
gonna
of
say it's
stops.
also still like valid.
But that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That it's not a joke. It just kind of always stops the conversation because I'm like, well, what do I say to this fucking shit? I either agree or I'm like,
Or you're a
actually-
racist.
Or I'm racist.
Or you're a goddamn
So
dirty
I'd
racist.
rather not like.
It's called the power of yes and the power is yes I am racist and no, I'm kidding. No,
But there are certain things you should not yes and. Racism is one of them.
Yeah.
Another example is probably like.
racism is they're clearly not racist. One of them's some sort of Hispanic, and then the other one's Italian. I think.
Hey, we have learned from this election that
some sort of Hispanic
just doesn't mean.
if you're Mexican, you're fine. But if you're some other sort of Hispanic, we don't fucking know.
At the
we
same
don't
time,
fucking know.
like,
Hey, watch.
yeah,
But
man,
then
no.
the comments are going to be like, "He said Hispanic. He's not a real Mexican." It's like, shut up. All right, shut up. I didn't say Latinx. Stop yelling at me. Comments.
Also, don't use Hispanic. I've never liked Hispanic.
Well, that's the thing. Is like.
Is it because it has panic like George Lopez?
Can I
used to
tell
say?
you the one that bothers me the most though? Fucking the East Coast and all them people calling the girls Spanish.
oh yeah.
Look at
Well,
that.
here's
Look at
the
these
thing. I think-
Spanish girls. Oh, he's a Spanish
Yeah, I think
dude.
it's, I
What?
think it's also like just the northeastern
saying the-
culture.
they're saying the language, yeah.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It's like the fucking gazpachos over there, and it's like the fucking that's like a.
Soups. Gazpacho.
Gazpacho is a
I
soup.
know that, but that's also like what some people like refer to Italians as, because it's like what my point being is you refer to people as like either the language they speak or the thing they eat. You know?
Yeah.
That's like
Don't, but yeah.
but that's
But
that's like a particular like northeastern cultural kind of
Yeah,
thing.
Irish people get potato. I was moving away. Like, there's a lot of Asian cultures that get like tied down by rice. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It checks out. Far down.
But no. Like, I was just saying, like, I don't know. I don't even know why you said. I lost the context of what I was talking about. Those guys.
No, because you were saying Hispanic, and then you're not like the Northeast who's like.
Oh no, I was
uses
saying the
Spanish
Sonic. I was
and-
going back to the Basement Yard guys and accusing
Oh,
them
because
of being racist.
Yeah, and you're like, oh no, they couldn't because like one of them's like Hispanic and the other one's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course it couldn't be because he has a Guatemalan. I don't know if he's Guatemalan. He's some sort of ethnic.
He's Puerto Rican.
Is he Puerto Rican?
Yeah, they're from New York.
Statistically, you could guess.
He's also said.
I only watched
some
the
of
clips
theirs.
and I listened to their show recently. What's going on?
No, nothing.
I thought you want to bring us back on topic. Now we're talking about a different more successful podcast that sold out Madison Square Garden or something like that.
I don't know if it was Madison Square, but they've sold out some spots.
Somewhere. No, it was somewhere huge. I mean, not Madison. What was it?
They've gone on tour.
Carnegie Hall?
Carnegie Hall. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hold on. No, they made a big deal about
This
it.
famous podcast from the old days, you know? They're selling out Carnegie Hall.
I'm sorry. Did I say
Yeah,
podcast?
see the brown boys over there.
I'm sorry. Did I say podcast? I meant talkie.
Sir, I don't want to be telling you fibs, but that man will pay you $5 to talking to a can.
Sorry. Can you look at my? Okay, I misspelled it. Look on your keyboard if you want a joke. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm not gonna show you because it's not funny. But I didn't mean to. But boy, howdy.
That's funny.
Basement Yard, Big Show. I swear to God, if fucking Big Show the wrestler shows up.
It's a big show.
I forget. Big announcement. It was not Carnegie Hall. What was it?
No, it wasn't. Anyways,
It was a big venue. Point is, they're more successful than us, and talking about them isn't going to make us more successful unless it does.
you never know. Some places
Unless I challenge
like that.
fucking Joe to a fight, like a la Mike Tyson and
Jesus Christ.
who's the other one? Frankie. Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll fight Frankie. We look like we're in the same weight class. I know we're not.
He's in really good shape. Like, I
Which one,
actually
Frankie?
don't think.
Frankie's the Mexican one or the Hispanic one.
Oh, on that show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He also pees in bottles and throws them in the back seat.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So as a matter of fact, I want you, Frankie, for the simple fact that you pee in bottles and throw them in the back seat. That is unsanitary, my friend. And you know what? You won't be my friend in the ring.
Well, I mean, it's okay to pee in Gatorade bottles. The funnel's wide enough to.
Well, no, no.
Accommodate
It's
that.
not a problem of peeing in the bottle. It's throwing them in your back seat.
Yeah, 'cause
that's
the whole
the problem.
Yeah,
whole
you're supposed
thing.
to throw them out the window.
Yeah, well,
That's bad anyway.
his whole thing was that there was a clip where he's like, "Oh, you know, have you ever wanted to see what pee looks like when it's aging?" And that was a clip. And he was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just like pee in a bottle and throw it in the back and just like let it sit there for a little bit." And it's like, yeah.
Plastic's not entirely unporous, which means that this oh man, you know what? Yeah, I want to fight you just on that. I don't dislike you or anything. I think you're a fine entertainer. I think you're quite funny and like a good person in your heart. But I'll fight you over that, Frankie Alvarez. I want you.
Frankie Muniz?
No,
Who's a NASCAR driver?
You know what? The undercard can be you fighting Frankie Muniz.
I don't think they're in the same weight class. I don't think
I'm not in the same weight class as him. I'm fucking 300
I was about to
pounds
say,
more than him.
I don't think we have anyone in Frankie Muniz weight class.
I
Like,
need
JJ.
No.
I need to cut weight, but I can get
We'll train.
Like, I'm not calling your partner heavy. I'm calling Frankie Muniz 110. She's the only one that has a shot of fighting out Frankie Muniz.
And she's not 110.
Also-
she'll proudly say that she's not 110 pounds. Do you know how much women weigh?
No, because
That's true. Okay.
I was actually
That's fair.
taught. I was actually taught a long time ago. If you say 130, you can never be wrong.
Exactly. Actually, not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong.
I have always said 130, and except for 2 cases, it's like you are very sweet, and then.
But you know what? You are very sweet. It's better than how dare you.
Yeah.
So, you know
I
what?
would rather do an MMA fight though. I wouldn't do boxing.
Of course, you'd
Boxing
want
is-
to huggy wuggy a guy on the
Yeah.
ground and smooch him tenderly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Hey, you know what? Frankie and Joe, cute guys. You know what? I wouldn't mind MMAing them and a little smooch in the side as I was gonna say. Well, it is technically rear naked chokehold, but
Yeah.
rear naked chokeholding a guy doesn't sound good in my vernacular. So I'll just punch Frankie in the face for peeing in bottles and throwing him in the backseat. So. Basement Yard
tag the
versus
Basement
Mexcellence. Basement #X Basement Yard. We can also fight Joe
Mexcellence
Rogan.
in the
He's in
bacon.
town. Actually, Joe Rogan could kick the shit out of me though.
Joe Rogan spent
Rogan's-
like a day recently just beating the shit out of Shane Gillis all night.
Well,
Yeah, but Shane Gillis is also very uncoordinated.
He's a 6'4" former collegiate athlete. Like, at the very least,
That's fair. I forgot he played ball. I forgot. Yeah, but he also got tipped by the Downey.
Also, Joe Rogan is on steroids. Like he is on.
He's
some
on.
Sort of,
He's on. Not human growth. He's on testosterone like
yeah.
supplement.
He's
but
like yeah, he's on steroids. So for the layman, he's on steroids. So
Yeah.
not an easy fight. And he also likes MMA and trains it. So not an easy fight. So you know what?
I would love to spar with him. I would not want to actually like fight.
I would want him. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Anyway, what's the Thanksgiving? How's your Thanksgiving with friends? We got way off topic when the mics went. So your family's good at Thanksgiving?
I'm just sad that we fucking, like, I don't even know how to time the show. I think at 10 o'clock I'll just be like, all right, guys, this was
Well, we gotta
our
do-
compas menos.
Well, we got to do a Manscaped ad at some point for the fine folks at Manscaped who made my head squeaky clean. Look at that. That's so much brighter. You didn't touch it because you knew it was a little sweaty, huh? Good call.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Good call.
I just didn't know if you were going to be okay with me touching it. I have spatial respect and boundaries.
Consent? Consent's the word of the day. Always. Consent first, everybody. What are you texting?
Don't worry about it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are things okay?
I think so.
Oh. All right. I will stop asking questions.
So, Thanksgiving.
So Thanksgiving. He's planning his Thanksgiving. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Well,
Like,
my Thanksgiving
bring
is actually
you
the
back
easiest
or
thing
not?
in the fucking world. I'm going to be.
he's like, I'm not fucking going.
Actually, I'm not. I'm going to be at Gertz's. I am having the Friendsgiving, like just hanging out with friends.
fuck yeah. Very cool.
And we said no to turkey.
Good.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm the only one that because I wanted to make a turkey to do with it a la Bob's Burgers, like the 3-day brine.
Oh, nice.
And I've never done that. But Bob's Burgers has always inspired me to do a couple of things. Like Bob's Burgers is the reason when I went to Philadelphia, I ordered a Dutch baby for the first time ever. Didn't even know what it was.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
I mean, it's a Dutch baby. You never heard of a Dutch baby?
No.
Come on, Bob. You never heard of a Dutch? I don't know. Just doing the voice. My
That
girlfriend
was actually pretty good.
My
for a
girlfriend
second.
got me basically into Bob's Burgers, as in I've only watched a few episodes, like maybe like 10
There you
or
go.
15.
There you go, bud.
Oh, look at what the fuck is that?
What
It's
the
like a
fuck is that?
Cast
It's like
iron
a quiche?
pastry?
No, it's like a pancake with walls, and then you put fruit and shit in it.
Holy cow! Why isn't that at my Thanksgiving?
Totally down for that.
Someone asked what Thanksgiving side you'd get rid of. What Thanksgiving side I would add is a Dutch baby. What the? That looks incredible.
Get rid of the cranberry sauce and bring that.
You know, I've always seen cranberry sauce as the sad can. I've
always seen it. I've never seen it as like a sauce.
No, my dad likes it that way because like one time somebody made fresh one. He was like, "But do we have the can though?" And then so he had the can because the canned cranberry sauce. It's in the shape of the can. Yeah, gelatinous.
Yeah.
People dig it, and you know what? I think it's okay. It just tastes like fruit, sweet fruit, and I'm like, why do I need sweet fruit when I'm eating gravy? You know, that's just my thing. Like, here's my plate.
I hate sweet and savory.
Look.
I hate sweet and savory.
Look, my mom.
In my food.
My mom hasn't changed her Thanksgiving in 3 decades. I am 34, so if she's changed it, it was before I could remember. Okay. I love you, Mom. Turkey, dry as shit. Okay, the driest turkey you'll ever fucking have in your life. All right, but it's cooked. no undercooked
fair.
meat. Actually, she's gotten better in later in her years. It is not as dry as it used to be, but boy howdy is it cooked. Ham, solid. I love the ham. All right, her gravy, immaculate, amazing. Cranberry from a can. Mashed potatoes, handmade. No, than this powder half mix shit. Okay, green beans with bacon was added. That's one of the new additions. So the 5-cent rolls, the ones in the blue package.
Oh, yeah,
12 to a pack, but they're like 89 cents.
You're
for
not
that much
from
bread.
Texas, so when you say blue package, I'm like, there's no way it's Hill Country Fair, right?
Look, spoiler, it's all from the same factory. But yes, the general equipment. I think it's Sunnyside on our end, but like it's the same factory. It's the same factory with the cheapest shit. The rolls with the 3 divots on top. You know the rolls.
Yeah.
You can get them year round, but they only ever really have them at the end of the year, and they're fucking
100%.
amazing. Take like 4 minutes to bake. 12 rolls, you're fucking solid. Okay, you have that. And then she does her stuffing. I don't really enjoy stuffing, okay? That's fine. And then, let's see, what else does she have? I think literally that's it. Like, it's just the hits. And then, like, various desserts. Like, pineapple upside down cake, maybe a cherry, what's it called? Cherry New York cheesecake. There you go. Cherry cheesecake.
Jesus.
Oh, my mom. Oh, my sister, my mom, fucking throw down when it comes to baked goods. Dude, Christmases, we'll talk about Christmas at a later episode. Christmases.
Literally the next episode,
They
probably.
fucking throw down my sister and my mom with baked goods, man. They get that fucking KitchenAid going. Just batter going all the time. Cookies made 3 days straight just because there's not enough oven space. Because no, you think about it. I said my immediate family is 14 humans. 5 of them are children, and 1 of them is me.
It's fair.
So you need
fair.
a small cache of baked goods. and they're delicious. But when we're talking about like sides and things to get rid of, nah. Oh, maybe some corn, maybe some canned corn. My mom might throw in. So you throw that all together. This is greatest hits, baby. I don't need stuffing. I leave that off. That's fine, but I don't need to get rid of it. I don't want to deny people in my house and my family their stuffing. I just don't need it.
That's fair.
Also, lastly,
Come to learn that I like stuffing.
it's
If it's
bread.
done well. Yeah.
It's stovetop. So like we don't make it like real.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'll say it. Like black folk do. Black folk actually cook it, and like that's like dressing. They call it dressing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask the world. Twitter, black folk. Stuffing and dressing, are they two different things?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought they were the same thing, but I just thought that dressing was just how black people said it and made it, and it's better.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't
know because like I talked about Buddy Corday once again, my black consultant on black culture, and he is like, "Oh, that's dressing." I go, "It's stuffing." No, it's dressing, and I don't know if they're two different things or not. So maybe the internet can help me on that. I'm not saying I'm not putting judgment on one or the other. I'm just saying I'm probably thinking the black people's is better, seasonings and whatnot. It's not from a box, but maybe it is from a box. Maybe they make it with a box and then add things. I don't know.
Yeah.
These are the questions I have. So yeah, in the comments too, you guys can answer as well. But yeah, I'm not getting rid of any of that, especially green beans with bacon in them. My mom fucking thrilled.
Green bean casserole,
Just
man.
thrilled.
Is where it's at.
That was
casserole.
that was the argument when we turned on the podcast. People being like, green bean casserole is trash. Some people like
Look
it.
at-
I love it.
Look at
I love it, man. You also just gotta fucking cook it, right? So like we do like the whole boiling and the cooking of the green beans, the fucking like reduction of the mushroom like sauce that you use for like the
That's
green
what,
beans.
is it cream of mushroom? Mm-hmm. Okay, can I? Because look at, I didn't have it at my house. Clearly, I didn't list it off, so I only had it at fucking our insurance company's potlucks. And my thing was, I thought it was pretty good, but I didn't like it was creamy in the middle. But also, I just really enjoy those crispy onions on everything.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like honestly, I think it's just an excuse for people to eat crispy onions on top.
Well, so
it's like a vessel for
I'm
that.
not gonna lie. I have a can of crispy onions like year round, and just like honestly, probably like every quarter, because like I'll use it in
Your
like
quarterly can. Of
I'll
onions?
use it in like salads. I'll use it like sometimes if it's just myself. I'll use it in like omelet. I'll use it like
If I'm by myself, I just eat from the can.
no. But yeah, no, I use it in multiple things. And
No,
so,
you know what's surprisingly good?
nice
By the way,
little touch.
I'm gonna put you on game from one big boy to probably some others out there. Hot dogs. You put those crunchy onions on a chili dog,
yeah,
or
do
a
that.
hamburger
Yep,
even.
Yep. Football season. Yeah, man.
No.
That's when we do chili dogs.
No, when you're sad,
Well, okay.
like when you're really sad.
So a lot recently. I'm sorry.
Actually, not a lot of chili dogs. My heart can only take so much, and I mean cholesterol and emotion. So it's like one or the other. You can either poison it with heartbreak or cholesterol.
No, they
can't
usually
do
go hand in hand, and then one day your chest hurts, and then you're like, time to go to the gym.
See, I did that with side pain with like my kidneys. I'll be like, I don't think my kidney's supposed to be hurting right now.
Time to drink water.
Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. I'm over here dehydrating my body. My body starts shutting down on the treadmill. Why am I so out of shape? Bitch, you're dehydrated.
I just hope that there's not like something that goes like a what would they call it? I guess maybe a symptom or something that's like, but what would you call it? I guess just whatever, like something that happens to your body after you consume too much like CO2 from like carbonated drinks.
Like carbon monoxide, dioxide poisoning. Wait, what?
Well, no, like you know how you do CO2 for fucking like.
You mean whippets?
No, what? No, like to fucking carbonate drinks. Yes.
What about carbon? What are you asking about?
I'm just hoping that there's not like I get what the fuck would you a symptom
a
or
negative
fucking
symptom, yeah, negative reaction to it.
I guess, yeah.
No, dude, carbonation's been around like prehistory.
Yeah,
like,
but people can drink like it's like you have a soda, but you can like obviously that's sugar. My point is, I drink like a case and a half of Rambler like at work every fucking day.
Rambler?
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you one of the most
Sparkling water. Yeah,
I'll tell you one of the
like-
most scary things in regards to.
So my
eating.
point is, I just hope that there's no like bad.
No, I'll tell you one
aftermath
thing
or
that you're more
something to, like-
likely to fucking hurt yourself with. That my uncle, actually my godfather, he fucking tore his esophagus from eating limon and peanuts and salted peanuts. like every day for like a bunch of years. Like he got to his, I want to say his late 40s, early 50s, and he had to have surgery on a torn esophagus
Jesus.
because of the acidity and the salt tearing the esophagus from how much he ate that combination.
Wow.
And now, I don't know if he even fucks with that anymore, but he had to use Kool-Aid packets for lemon seasoning because his throat cannot handle the acidity of a citrus fruit anymore. And he likes the flavor, so I go, why not use this or that? He goes, no, the packets don't have actual any citric acid. It's just flavoring. So he's just like on his food and on his things.
Crazy.
So be careful. The carbonation is the last thing I'm worried about. That's bubbles.
Yeah.
Acid I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But once again, none of those. Actually, you know what? When I put my finger up, the last thing that we did, Martinelli's apple cider, sparkling apple cider. Yeah, sparkling cider. There you go. It's delicious. And it's also like 99 cents a bottle. And I always thought, I've discovered that all the things I thought were fancy and expensive as a kid are really fucking cheap.
What did you think was
'cause
fancy?
we were
Yeah, I was about to say.
We were all fucking bored.
I was about to say like the party size of Doritos. I thought was expensive when I was a kid. What do you?
Like 30 cents more.
No, but like Ferrero Rochers, I thought were super expensive.
What the fuck is that?
The little candies with the gold wrapper on it.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
don't know what the
they're $1. Like they're like $2. They're like size of price of a candy bar. No, I looked up one today. You know those cookie in the tins, the Christmas ones?
Yeah, they're like maybe $2-3.
I thought they were like 10-15.
Yeah, no, they're
like $4 now at Walmart. The tin that you put your grandma sewing that shit in.
Yeah, that has not like been impacted by inflation.
Yeah, they have. They made them smaller. I know, because one, I'm fat, and two, like I get my hand gets bigger with time versus when I was a kid, but not that fucking big. I'm over here holding a cookie, like 3 cookies in my palm. I go, that math is not adding up. I remember the fucking pretzel had more gaps in the middle because the cookie was bigger, and now it's so tight, it's so condensed. And I don't respect you, Danish butter cookie people, for making the twirl smaller. Make the cookies bigger again. If I had a fucking red hat and said I could do something again, it would make fucking cookies in the pack bigger again. I'm looking at you too, fucking not Oreo, well Oreos too, but not quite Oreos as much as Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy, them motherfuckers are the size of a quarter right now, and they need to be at least silver dollar, and that's just being generous to your fucking bottom line.
I haven't seen a Chips Ahoy cookie or a silver dollar in.
Back in my day, we used to have what was called currency.
Are you sure that like the Chips Ahoy got smaller, or that your hand just got bigger?
I've already established this. My hand did get bigger, but not the equidistal size.
Maybe the silver dollars got smaller too.
No, silver dollar stopped existing, so we can't reference it anymore. No. Actually, they were $half were. I'm not thinking silver dollars. Too small. $half were like yay big, and now they're about.
You know who still uses $half?
Who?
The mob?
Two-Face?
Two-Face.
No, rich people in Westlake.
What do they? So they can go here, keep the change.
Don't know.
With that big clicking noise.
But
I would honestly, I would only
still when paying in cash. It's something that they still use, especially at UT games. Like there's just like when you have your register, you're like 5, 10, 20s, whatever, and then your quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, $half. Yeah,
I think it's so that if they have a valet, they can be like, "Ka-king," keep the change. That being said, I only pay in Sacagawea dollars, so I just hoarded all of them. So you remember the Sacagawea dollar? Don't act like you don't.
I just
you forget
Actually, I don't care too much about the Sacagawea dollar as much. Quarters just got really weird now.
Okay, you know what? That's actually true. I'll be like, who the fuck is this?
They're
the
on, like-
creator of oat milk? What the fuck? No, they have the commemorative quarters. And remember when we were
It
kids?
started with states.
Right. When we were kids, it was the 50 states. And you're like,
Yeah.
ooh, I got Hawaii.
Yeah.
And that was fun. And then they were like, let's add who's the most famous suffragette? Susan B. Anthony. She had her own coin, so we knew that. Sacagawea then got her coin and whatever. And then they started adding like inventors, I think, right? Like the Wright brothers got their own coin.
Well, they were for North Carolina
Right.
or South Carolina.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm even forgetting. So they started adding real commemorative quarters that were real currency, that were real people, like movers and shakers, industrialists, whatever. I don't even remember because I haven't held the real cash money in like 2 years, coins I should say. But like, what you saw that was like, what coin is this shit? Do you even remember?
I just remember looking at it and I was just kind of like, this isn't even a thing.
Right.
Like it's not a state, it's not a person. It was
it was like the concept of wilderness or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
yeah.
Where it was like wildlife preservation. Like for what? And it's just deer and you're like, what the hell's happening? So
Interesting.
point is, like now they've created another goal of mine. One is to have a mass-produced toy of myself. Two is to be on a U.S. piece of currency. But that's my legacy. And we're all just gonna die in the end, so legacy means nothing. It's a young man's game.
So I'd get rid of cranberry sauce.
Look at, these are the quarters from 2019, so that was the wilderness one.
Oh, there was wilderness. That's right.
Yeah.
Shit.
War in the Pacific.
What the fuck?
Was it San Antonio Missions? What?
Yeah, like I haven't seen these three.
What is it?
Is
the
that
American Memorial Park and Lowell.
Is that the cotton
Massachusetts.
gin or?
No, no, it's not the cotton gin.
It's not the cotton gin. It's it's Betsy Ross making the flag, probably.
Oh, wait, no,
okay.
wait. Is
It's
it,
in Lowell, Massachusetts.
is it her making the flag, or is it just textiles in general? The fact that we don't fucking know is the issue. When one says Hawaii and is like, cool,
None of us
Hawaii.
have been to Lowell, Massachusetts.
Right,
I've
'cause-
barely been to Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, and I hate Massachusetts. That's right, Massachusetts. I'm still on that time. Don't think I forgot. I know what you did.
They voted blue.
I know what they are, though.
That's fair.
You got to do more than vote blue to be good in Sam's book.
Yeah.
That's also very true.
Right.
It's very true. I
You think he cares
genuinely
about
true.
Lincoln, Nebraska?
Bro, just like all the
Nebraska's a
no,
state.
it's just like all the Californians who've come here. You got to do more than just vote blue. You have to actually care about.
No, the
fucking
Californians that come
community.
here just want the sweet, sweet tax breaks. They're not good people.
They actually are legit not good people. I don't know how the
Oh,
statistics
the
came.
liberal Californians. Who
No, they're not even
come here.
A lot of them are not liberal.
vile. Oh no, believe me, these shit asses are fucking liberal
You know
because
you're talking to one. I'm literally a liberal from California.
I understand.
Dirty,
but you're-
rotten, stinking liberal.
But you're not a like white, like upper
I'm
middle
not
class.
I'm not gallivanting as anything else, is what you're saying.
What I'm
That's the
saying is
problem.
you're Hispanic, so
No, but
you're a
that's
good
the problem,
one.
though. I think that's what you're saying. The problem is that they're coming gallivanting like they're somebody, and then
Well,
not
yeah,
doing-
because like
not doing the thing.
go to the fucking apartments that like are down the street from where I live at, and you see all these like hairiest fucking things and blah blah blah. But then I guarantee fucking damn that half of those motherfuckers are the same motherfuckers who like come and just like walk by and just like throw their shit in the fucking ground and like have told me like, hey, can you move your fucking car? I'm like, bitch, fuck you.
Smiles.
Like I fucking live here, and then like they say like, oh well, you should be happy because like I'm making your neighborhood better. Like,
Whoa, you've heard that?
oh, bro, multiple dozens
Oh,
of
I'd
times
fight a motherfucker.
by white people.
Oh, I'd fight a motherfucker so fast. I don't even like fighting, but I'd fight a mototherfucker. They're like, I'm making your neighborhood better, bitch. I'm about to make it better.
Yeah.
Bah!
Get you the fuck outta
Anyway,
here.
so cranberry sauce.
Yeah, no, I totally trashed cranberry sauce. It's the worst.
But
You
you know
think-
what? Stuffing though, I'd get rid of stuffing though. If I
What?
had to
Okay.
deny people a pleasure that I don't enjoy, it is stuffing. It's a worthless waste of time. Takes up too much space for what it
It
is.
depends on how you make it, bro.
It is-
Even good ones. I've even had other people's though, and none of it's been good. It's just mushy bread. If I want to eat mushy bread, I can soak a
moderately
slice of
understand
bread
what
and
you're
cheese.
You know what? That's like looking at fried chicken and be like, it's just bread wrapped around a chicken. Like that's not. There's other steps.
crunchy bread wrapped around a chicken, and it's delicious.
Most stuffing is crunchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like soggy in the middle. That's the part you're
Good
missing.
night, Badgie.
Good night, Badgie. Soggy in the middle. That's the part that ruins everything. And then you throw like olives or some other weird shit in there, then you don't know
What?
what the fuck is in there.
Bro,
I don't know what it is.
what
I don't know what's in there. What's in
Okay.
stuffing?
It's like bread.
You don't even know. You said it's like.
I know. I don't know. I don't
Tell
know.
me the ingredients of stuffing without looking at the box.
No.
And go.
Well, okay,
Anybody-
but also
looking-
that's the other problem. You're looking at boxes like that. You don't look at the
Yeah,
box.
you don't look at the
Fine,
box.
Fine. How you make it? Go.
I don't know.
Bread.
I haven't made it.
Hardened breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Gravy.
First of all, hardened bread, stale bread. Okay, stale bread.
No, you bake it.
Stale
That
bread.
much I know.
That's to
If you,
simulate.
if you bake it, that's only to make it stale.
Yeah, it's stimu- Yeah, it's you're thinking stale bread. Okay, gravy. Gravy's good. Okay, what else?
Depends on the vegetables that you want to add. at
What
that
are
point.
common staple vegetables for stuffing? Celery.
What? No.
I don't know.
Goddamn! Next thing you know, you're putting like raisins in your mashed potatoes.
Google
like, what the
stuffing
fuck
ingredients,
for
please.
Potato salad.
Throw me a bone for this.
Serenity is with you. Cornbread, veggies, celery.
Cornbread. Okay, now it's cornbread.
What?
But no,
Oh no. Well, yeah, it's corn. That's true.
Google it. I want to look at the ingredients for stuffing.
No, you don't.
I want to know. I've eaten it and not known what I put in my mouth. That's the only time. But and probably most. Wow. I was gonna say, and probably
Raw?
most sausages, but I meant that like from the blended meat proportion.
I know what
but
you
also the innuendo happened. The innuendo was not on purpose. Oh, okay, so this is a
This is
recipe.
the best homemade stuff.
Okay, bread, cool, butter. Okay, vegetables. You'll need 1 chopped onion, 2 celery. Celery is the thing that fucks it up. I like celery,
What?
just not
I
there.
never fucking used.
Okay, chicken.
I've never seen celery. I should say, not me. Used.
It's okay, so that's what's fucking me up.
What
It's
the
celery.
fuck?
Celery and mushy bread
I feel like
gravy.
that's a white person
mushy
thing.
bread gravy should not have celery.
I
in it.
guarantee if
Serenity-
you go to the fucking make fucking potato salad in
no,
there,
look up-
it's gonna say raisins in there.
Look up how to make dressing. Look up how to make dressing and see if we can get to the goddamn bottom of this.
It's gonna immediately.
Look at, see, the Southern black dressing is cornbread. Like, yeah. So instead of plain white bread, it's cornbread. See, told you there's a difference between dressing and that.
So it's bread versus cornbread. That's what I
Right.
feel like it is, because
But-
grandma's
but-
cornbread stuffing.
Dressing, grandma's cornbread dressing. There is a difference. Eureka!
Interesting.
Hold on, I want to look at the ingredients.
Oh,
I want to know what the difference
See,
is.
we're
Here,
like-
grandma's. There, the first
We're
one.
fat
Come on.
asses. We use cornbread and bread.
You just carbon up. From
Oh yeah, that's it.
All right, let's see. Let's
Yeah,
see.
look at
So
that.
yeah, you're in the South. It's dressing. You're
Yeah.
making dressing. You're not making
I
cornbread.
guess we just.
Or, you're not making
call
stuffing.
it. We,
All right.
yeah.
andouille sausage cornbread
Oh
stuff.
fuck yeah! What are you talking about? And Dewey sausages in this. Okay, I need to be eating dressing then. Why did I say it like that? That was a little taken over of cultures. God, get to the ingredients. Hold on, pause. Switch to me. Fun fact: the reason why people put instructions in the front of recipes is to create somewhat of an ownership of it and a copyright, a loose copyright of it, just so people stop bitching about it. Do you know that?
What?
You know how every time there's a recipe on the internet, there's a long story that goes with it?
Oh, yeah?
That's a loose copyright for them to say that it is my original recipe, so someone can't just steal it. So if I copy and paste this recipe and I just put it on my page, they go, no, this is actually my grandma's great recipe, and all the little narrative that they wrote, they can claim that as ownership for that recipe. So I can't just steal it and put it in a cookbook.
Interesting.
So it's a light form of copyright that is intrusive, yes, but it makes it so that people can't just copy and paste all the best recipes on the internet and then open a cookbook with it and say it's their own.
Interesting.
So don't complain about the goddamn stories. It's protecting creators or whatever. All right, now we can look. I just wanted to get that fact out there because for fuck's sake, people don't fucking think and they don't know
It's like,
why
'cause
and they
think,
don't look
bro.
at
It's
it.
like I'd not heard that before. Like you got to give people grace to understand.
No,
those
I'm done
things.
hearing about it though, and now I'm learning them, and now they don't have an excuse. At least my fans don't. What are the ingredients to dressing?
That is a very uncomfortable picture of a woman just like chugging something down right there.
Olive oil. It's
What the fuck?
the world's gone mad. Okay, so cornmeal, self-rising flour, so cornbread, buttermilk, delicious, eggs, vegetable oil, okay, onion, celery, sage, pepper, toast.
Oh, they do use toast also.
Yeah, so you're making dressing. It's you're making.
So we're making dressing. We just call it fucking stuffing. I
Yes,
guess. But yeah, that's probably what it is then.
andouille sausage. If you can make andouille, if people are adding meats to their stuffing, now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking.
I'm down for it.
I'm
That's
down
fair.
for it. I want it.
Yeah.
So you know what? You know what? Fuck stuffing. Dressing can stay.
Fair.
Cause it's got cornbread. I love cornbread.
I love cornbread. Oh,
corn
fuck,
Jiffy.
love some cornbread.
Shout out to Jiffy.
All
I
the
think you
fucking
just
time.
inspired me to make cornbread for Gertz's Friendsgiving.
It's very easy.
should.
Jiffy cornbread takes 10 minutes. It's so easy. Get
No,
a
bro,
cast
I'm
iron
gonna
pan.
harvest the corn myself.
Fuck yeah.
With the cotton gin. No, not the cotton gin. What did you say? Oh, damn it. No, I messed up. What was the one on the corner? You said it was the cotton gin. That's not the corn mill. Whatever. It's both agricultural.
Oh god.
One of them.
Mocajete.
Yeah, it's
I was about to make the joke, but I didn't know it would be too mean. Now I'm just gonna fucking make it. It's just like you can tell he hasn't done field work, bro.
damn it.
That's because my dad did a lifetime's worth of it, and my grandfather, and they said, we're working so hard, you'll never have to do it, and then they did. So,
Respect.
I mean, I'm.
So fucking good.
hey,
That's-
hey, hold on. This is the real definition of a high horse?
No, bro, it's a low horse when I'm throwing shit.
No, I'm talking about myself.
I'm on the pony, just like.
He's on the fucking burro, just fucking.
Man, you're not even in the same rodeo. That's how you Texans would understand it.
They have rodeos in California.
Not like yours.
Not
like yours is.
Yeah, ours are good.
Yeah, y'all.
You walked into that.
No, you actually, I was gonna say y'all fuck the cows, but whatever.
That's sheep. Thank you.
Okay,
And
fair.
And that's like the Midwest.
Yeah, cows are too tall for y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my
Lord. Too funny.
Too funny.
Too funny.
Too bad TikTok will never show anybody any of this footage. Fuck you, TikTok. You
Whatever, bro. We wrote
Here for the vibes.
We wrote a great song. People chilled. Look, Jordan's in the chat now.
wrote a great song.
Yeah.
What song?
I think it's
Just
like,
life.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like metaphor.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Take tomorrow off. Go be out of pocket.
Hey. They didn't teach me metaphor in the fields. in the not fields, I did not work.
When he was studying.
Also, you lived in a fucking city. What are you talking? You went to visit
fucking city.
You visit the work. You didn't live on a
What
farm.
do you mean, fucking city? I grew up in Eagle Pass. That's not a city.
It's not a city.
What are
bro.
they growing?
What are they growing? We were the spinach capital of the world at one point.
Okay, I don't want you.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't want you ever to talk shit about me and talking about California and the Central Valley being the fruit producer of the entire world when you're talking about fucking spinach.
You're not the
First
fruit
of all-
producer of the entire world.
Is it fruit
First of
pervert?
all, that's
You almost said fruit pervert of the world.
maybe that. But
What are they doing to the grapes? No, peaches. Wait.
anyway,
That was the out on the joke. Anyway.
no, yeah, we legit grew stuff. We have our own valley, and I'm at the cusp of it.
So you were working the spinach fields.
No, I actually worked the watermelon fields.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Why did they wait? That's
Bro, watermelons are the
hold on. That
worst to work.
Sorry. How old are you when you did this?
14.
Okay. First of all, I'm gonna say something just broadly mean, not to you, about you, but like that's the ingenuity of Texas. Get the tallest motherfucker to pick a ground fruit.
No, bro, they
Go
just
find an apple orchard. God damn it.
we don't have trees like that.
Oh, but
orange.
but you know what it does?
But further.
But you know what it does? The Central
south.
Valley where I grew up.
Yeah, that's what I said. You have to go further central south, and you'll find things like that.
Two fruits, man.
I'm pretty sure not everything is grown in Fresno, and like you can't claim all of California.
Definitely grapes. Definitely.
Yeah, wine cruncher.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's all one.
No,
country.
but table grapes. That's the whole the whole reason Cesar Chavez is a person is because of the
yes,
Central Valley.
we understand that, but it's also because
There's too much different produce, like in general, like
Yeah, because we make all of it.
not all of it. No.
Strawberries.
Fruit and nuts from Fresno account for 55% of total value of what they're producing. Yeah.
Yeah, when you make almonds, it's going to be 55% of the
Yeah,
income.
something valuable that people like, not fucking spinach. Popeye might have been talking about Takis in 1940s. Hey, whatever the fuck Popeye did.
what the fuck?
You know, he was fine. There, I remembered it. That's
yeah, that was
Popeye.
probably
Because the spinach.
That's
Going
right,
back to the spinach thing, guys. Come on. Now whose impression's bad?
Yeah, no,
You
believe
couldn't
me,
even say it with confidence. You couldn't even do it wrong with confidence.
Popeye was legit a racist that has a cartoon where he just beats up
and
Mexicans at
you
a
made
bar.
food for the racist.
Well,
I don't know how to tell you this, Sam, but when you're at the bottom of the totem pole, everything you make is for racists.
that's also fair.
Hey, look at my outreach program to bring you all onto my show. This is the greatest outreach program I've ever concocted, is to bring these lowly field. I don't know what field do you work.
These are the brown jobs that they never talked about.
Right, yeah. Brown jobs that, quite frankly, nobody wants to steal, to be fair. My podcast co-host is not a job anybody really wants. No, what field did you work? If we're talking about Thanksgiving, because we're thankful for the farmers that produce our food.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's also true.
But what else? What did you procure?
Good. A little bit of sugarcane.
What the fuck? In Austin? You said you were Austin
South
local.
Texas.
No, but
bro.
you were Austin local. I didn't know you lived anywhere else other than Austin.
No, I'm born and raised in Austin, but summers and all of our holidays were down in South Texas.
Damn. Wait, where's your what state? What city? State.
I was like, South Texas?
South Texas. Well, that's its own little area, but
No,
what
but
city?
you said state, and I was like, South Texas.
State of
like
South Texas. What city, though?
It would be at Calchasa, which is like 2 street towns, pretty much. So like towns.
From where? What's the next biggest city that I would know?
Brownsville, but that's like an hour east of where.
Okay.
You know,
So you're
you
in
know
the-
where. Oh my God.
Well, I know where Eagle Pass is, so probably in between. It looks like in between Eagle Pass.
Eagle
and,
Pass is like
There's nothing
3
in
or
between
4
Eagle
hours.
Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, Eagle Pass is 3 or 4 hours like north and west of where.
Oh, you're talking about east. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got
Yeah,
flipped.
east.
So essentially, if you're looking at a map of
You know where-
Texas,
you
there's
know
the
where-
tippy tip. He's like right there.
Oh yeah. So you know where South Padre is?
Yeah.
obviously. Okay, so the very tip.
My family owned
coast.
it. I told you that
Oh
story.
yes, that's right. Yeah, you can tell
my
me. I was
family
like, what
owned
the
it. Yes.
fuck are you talking about? Yeah,
True
you're
story.
right.
Look it
Yes,
up.
yeah.
Don't. You won't find anything specific to me.
But so from there, hour and a half west
Gotcha.
on the border.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, and
I'm just
Calchasa
wondering.
is like literally 15 minutes from.
I'm
the
wondering
border.
what the fuck climate is making sugarcane in Texas. Yep, that checks
Yeah.
out. Right at the very end of it, where there's
And then so sugarcane, and then like any fucking citrus and all
We-
the corn you can think of.
We don't have great mountains, rainforests, mountains, beaches, or actually we have pretty great plains. But
All right.
we have all 4 of them here. Most states can't say that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, you don't have a beach. The Gulf is not a beach.
Hold on.
The Gulf is not a beach.
Hold on.
That is a
certain
farce.
portions.
No, no, don't you
no.
lie to the
South
people.
Padre,
Don't.
the
Matagor-
east coast of South Padre is trash.
What
But once you
ocean
go to the
does
further
Texas
south,
border? None. It's a gulf. That's like saying the Great Lakes are also beaches. Fuck them too. They're farces of a beach. They're the closest thing to the concept of a beach that you can have. The real beaches, East and West Coast. And I don't even like the East Coast, but they got them
Oh,
because
no,
it's all rocks. It's all rocks on the East Coast, so that's not even a real beach.
the
Who goes to
the meaning of the beach is like
Hey.
land that borders
Hey.
fucking
Hey.
like water.
some dipshit in Idaho doesn't vacation? Well, maybe they might to Galveston for their fucking beach vacation.
They 100
definitely
would
do.
do.
There's a
Sorry.
reason why there's called Winter Texans, and it's because their dumbasses
Sorry,
go to.
that was it. Sorry, dipshit from Idaho should have gave it away. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should have been anybody with any money. The people on the high horses with me. My co-
Sam, you don't have any money.
I was gonna say, what? You have money?
And who's gonna live an hour from the beach? Me.
But you're not paying rent there. Let's be real.
Gonna be paying rent there. What are you talking about? What are you saying? What, my girlfriend's just gonna let me live there for free? Yeah, if I lose my job, but otherwise.
I'm saying you have a great girlfriend that loves you very much.
Yeah,
That's
of
all I'm
course.
saying.
Of course, but I'm also gonna pay fucking rent. What are you talking about? You think she's gonna let me freeload automatically?
But will you be
Nah.
paying the same amount of rent? as
I
the
get
one-
to keep my job for when I move over there, unless my job goes out of business. So there's 2 separate things that you're talking about. Either I leave and I keep my job, which was the plan, and I pay rent, or I don't and I lose my job in the process as I move out, and then I got to find another job. But point is, I'm still gonna be living an
Would you
hour
stay
from
in
the
politics?
beach. Huh?
Would you stay in
Absolutely.
politics? Okay.
I can't let these people do these things. It hurts my heart and breaks my spirit. But
See,
then,
the
but
funny
then what
thing,
happens
and
after
what
that?
I love about this is that we're doing the same job, but from very different fucking like ends. Because,
How is whiskey?
bro, you know how many people?
I just said how is whiskey. I didn't finish the answer.
I know, but
I was about to say, if you had a nominee of any kind, use whiskey as.
so here's the thing. Everything connects and goes back to like the common base, which is like consumer. So what do you consume? It's either food or booze.
Fucking capitalism, piece of shit.
But at the same time, like it's like what do we have to like what do we have as like a kind of all encompassing like thing that we take part of, and
Capitalism,
it's
piece of
obviously food.
shit.
Well, it's also food, but at
Capitalism,
the same
piece of
time,
shit, okay.
it's like it's drinking, and so you have people from all fucking walks of life who come through and come through distilleries and come through like spirits and gatherings, and that's when you have conversation. That's when you fucking change people's mind, and that's when you educate people on who's actually or what like faces look like who are doing like the real hard work.
But they're drunk, so I don't know if you could take that at face value.
No, you don't do that. That comes after. That comes after because you come in like excited to learn, to see, to do the process, and then when you see a face like me or like a name like Emiliano, and I'm the motherfucker giving you the tour or educating you, and you're just like, oh, not all these fucking beaners are like crazy, or like
so you have to do something. You have to do something for them to make you a people.
I mean.
That's fucking awful.
It is.
I think
that's
most.
But that's the thing though. It's
I have this. What color?
Spirit?
Amber. Color
Amber. Yeah.
I have this amber delight that you want. Treat me like a person, and you can have it. Well, I don't think you're a person, but I'll take it from you.
But that's the thing though. That's how you educate. Like that's the reality of it.
I don't
That's
know
how
if
like
anybody learns anything once they get the bottle.
no, but that's how
capitalism.
no because like that's
No.
how LBJ jumped ship. LBJ went to
with his magnum wiener and his tall.
went to South Texas, saw all of the brown kids like struggling in life. He went to East Austin, saw all of the black kids struggling in schools, and said, "Holy shit, these are all because of Republican policies. I'm jumping ship, turning Democrat," and he became one of the people who was like the forehead of like changing education.
Oh,
and
he literally was smart enough to be like, damn, we have so much sympathy now that JFK died. Sweet, I'm going to pass the Civil Rights Act. I'm going to do everything that I can.
Hey, I'm not going to stand here and laugh at LBJ. LBJ's cool in my book. But I just find it incredibly disappointing that people have the history of the world in the palm of their hands and active cruelty going on. And they still have to be convinced.
But that's
well, yeah, because they have no real world experience, so they don't know.
That's the problem. Like, is that all of the politicians
hold on. And you know why they don't have any real world experience?
because they're all fucking fed by a fucking silver spoon.
I'll even go further back.
Since they're born.
I'll go one further back. It's because there's no education because capitalism won't let them.
Also true.
So capitalism is the problem.
Education.
So stop selling things.
100%.
Give your whiskey away.
No.
But give your whiskey away.
I do.
Whiskey for everybody for free.
Oh, believe me.
He's literally giving away like 12 bottles to this podcast.
I do.
Allegedly not, though.
Oh, okay. No, it's still packed away. It's written off. That G.
Even if you don't count those bottles, we've drank about 12.
Correction. You all drank. I only had.
He offered you two as well, sir.
Offered is one, but I'm saying I only had because I've told you this off air. I don't really like whiskey that much. You've given me good whiskeys, but as a whole, I don't like whiskey. Like the best whiskey you gave me was like I enjoyed it as much as a mid-tier tequila.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
But like I hate cheap
I'll take it as
tequila
a win.
worse than the worst tequila I've had is worse than the worst gin I've had. So like that's the threshold.
Well,
and I've had bad gin. Because I've had even worse tequila. But point is, capitalism is poison for everybody, and stop buying things. Actually, the only thing you should buy is a subscription to the Excellence and Manscaped. But we'll get to that ad because we'll need to eventually.
But I was about to say, like, everyone buys shit. Like, if we go into your living room, we'll find a whole bunch of things that you buy.
Yeah,
we all have.
that's because I'm born into the system, man.
Exactly. No, I mean, here's the thing. I understand.
I just
They're
don't
not
think-
new theories. I'm just saying the
I just don't
obvious.
think capitalism
Is bad,
overall
I
is
know.
bad. I just think that there needs to be controls for capitalism, which is something that LBJ and Teddy Roosevelt have always said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, one of them
there's,
carried a big stick, and nobody's carrying big sticks anymore.
Well, yeah.
One of them carried a big stick, and one of them had a big stick. If you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So the key to good diplomacy, feminists don't yell at me, is to have either a big wiener or a big. Actually, you know what? Women can have a big stick. They don't have to have a big wiener. They could if they wanted to, but women start carrying big sticks. That is actually, you know what? That's probably just good advice. The way things are going, carry a big stick.
Women,
Maybe put a lock
I'm
at the
also
end
a very
of it.
staunch believer that women should learn how to and have license to carry.
Second Amendment. Yeah.
Hey, actually, I think that men should be taught to not rape people. But
That's also true.
But
That's
hey,
also true.
Hey, we over here are lofty goals, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
mean,
And I like how your solution was to buy more things. Capitalism.
That was not
I
our
wasn't a
solution.
buy. I just said learn.
I
just said learn how to operate and.
Yeah, what's the point of
get your
learning
license.
a firearm without having a firearm if you're going to defend yourself
Well,
in that
we-
instance?
we-
First off, there's in Texas. There's like guns to people. There's like 10 guns for every one person.
No, but I'm saying-
so you can have a hand-me-down.
No. But
Like, it's okay.
You can have a hand-me-down. Okay, I like how that was the crux of the argument. No, okay, so one, procure a hand-me-down gun. 2, learn how to use said gun. 3, don't carry that gun. Just that was the premise. You're like, they don't need to have a gun. They just need to learn how to use one.
Learn how to use
and then
one,
they get
carry one,
kidnapped
and then
because they don't have the gun that they were trained in.
I said carry.
No, if anything,
carry.
teach the guys not to be predators and
100%,
gross.
That's absolutely right.
And then continue to do that until they stop being gross.
Yes.
And then everybody should have a basic understanding how to throw a punch.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Everybody should kind of know how to throw a punch. Yeah. But, like, that's about it. Or as the Miss Congeniality would say, sing. Was it stomach, instep, nose, groin? No, nose, groin.
Yeah, that's right.
Learn to sing, ladies.
Yeah.
That I didn't say that. That was Miss Congeniality. What was her name? Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
2000.
Right. Damn.
2000 maybe.
2000, 2002?
Maybe 2001. Did the towers fall before Miss
I think it
Congeniality?
was 2002.
Also in Texas, pulled a gun. She tackled the guy. There you go. Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
Feminist movement right there, baby.
Yeah. No, man.
So cranberry sauce.
All the way
That's the last
back.
time I can use that joke.
This is
Rule
pretty
of
much
threes.
like a just a compa. Yeah, the year December
We're gonna
14th.
change the intro. Just fucking compas, whatever.
December 14th, 2000.
I was right. Why do I know
Wow.
that? Fucking genius. Or
Because
old.
inside your heart is a teenage girl, Sam, and we love you for that.
Kinda. Not all the time though, but I see it. Like Paramore makes sense. Miss Congeniality, I enjoyed that movie.
No,
That was, like, 2 years
let's
ago.
like not even look at things that you've liked in the past. Let's look at the fact that like the next pop song to take off, like Charlie XCX or
Don't actually
Chappelle
like Charlie XCX. I'm more Sabrina
or
Carpenter.
like Chappelle Roan
Sabrina
or
Carpenter.
Chaperone. I don't fuck with Chaperone because she's weird. But
I was saying like all three.
no, but Sabrina Carpenter's more my speed. If we're gonna let's get specific here. Espresso, my shit. All right.
Sabrina Carpenter, get it.
What? I don't think she's attractive though.
Interesting.
Because she's too little. Like
she's like 4'10".
yeah, she's like 4'10". Like that's way too little. First of all, and that was the thing where I used to like girls that were real short and small, and then I learned the folly of my ways, being with a real woman who's like tall and voluptuous and wonderful. So I've learned the error of my ways. And 2, her face, pretty girl. But just something about the I'm doing this, the roundness, but not because it's round. It's because everything looks like it's like glued on. Like she has like pretty eyes, just glue them on. Smile, just glue it on. And then like it's just kind of roundish. So she's pretty, very pretty.
Is
see what
Serenity
you're saying.
wrong by saying Sammy loves his pop divas? I think that's accurate.
But I don't like Britney. Like, see, that's the thing. You think like traditional divas. I don't like Britney Spears.
I don't think
like
Britney is traditional, especially since
I was gonna say I don't
traditional
think
pop
she's.
diva.
no.
Now we're old, guys. That's now a classic.
No,
She's now a classic.
But that's what I mean. We can judge her whole discography at this point. She had one super pop album.
and then she danced with knives most recently. That was pretty sick.
And
though.
then everything else was kind of a cry for help. Like she's not a traditional.
Yeah, the dance- yeah.
She's not a traditional pop diva.
okay,
like
then
at that
who
point,
is then?
a traditional pop diva?
Yeah, sure. Throw them at me, or even a current pop diva.
A current pop diva?
Even.
I mean,
Either or.
the issue with current music is. The
He's a
issue-
toucher too. He's awful too. Shit.
I was about to say-
No,
Oh,
that's right. He's
no,
supposedly-
he's not a toucher. He's a
supposedly,
drunk
isn't he?
driver. Maybe allegedly. I don't know. And
Who?
then also
Justin Timberlake.
Timberlake.
I said Justin Timberlake. When you're like, let's talk pop divas, and I was like, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He is kind of a pop diva, yeah.
I can't wait to get you on.
Well, the issue now is that none of them have staying power. Like
Right.
that's kind of
That's what I'm
the
saying.
overall.
So your
like,
premise is already
what?
falling apart. So who's
No,
the
no,
old
no.
pop-
I'm
so
saying
who's the old pop diva?
I'm saying I can tell you who was the old pop diva from like Lord to Chappelle Roan, and
It's Chapel. It's not that hard. Anyway, Lord, I like some of Lord's songs, but she's now like a hippie sun girl, and I don't
That's what
dig
I mean,
that.
like,
I
at a
like,
certain-
I like Dark Lord. All right, not
I'm saying that
Sidious.
there's
not
sunsetting-
Sidious, but Dark Lord.
they're sunsetting them a lot faster now. That's all that happens.
That's because pop music's so fast. But give me an old one then. Give me an old one I would like, and that you would
Taylor
think I would
Swift.
enjoy. No, I mean I don't get mad at her.
He's
Well-
not. Taylor Swift is too country. That's not. That's
No,
not
no. I don't get mad at her. She writes her own songs, and she's generally pleasant. It seems like, but like, I don't. It's not for me because I'm not an actual teenage girl, and the lyrics I can't associate with. So it's like it's not for me. You know, I don't have a
What if
long
we
list of
just, like-
ex-lovers.
You're asking the
fair. Yeah,
metalhead
that's
to
fair.
be like name pop songs.
Well,
It's
you
like,
can't give me a premise saying that I'm a 13-year-old
Sam,
girl. and
the
not
issue
have a
is that you
not
walk
premise.
into a room and are singing the most like bubblegum pop song all the time, and it's just kind of like
How does
cool.
that make me a 13-year-old girl? Pop music is for literally everyone.
Because it's
If I sing Brahma,
literally-
I should have brought bought you flowers. You telling me that you never had a girl you could have bought flowers and held her hand, and all of a sudden, you wish you gave her all her hours if you had the chance, took her to every party, because all you wanted to do was dance? You never felt that before?
No, because I took the shot. There is no I should have bought you flowers. There's I got you flowers and I fucked up. I shouldn't have actually.
So under this premise, Marcos has never had a bad relationship in his life.
No, he's
Played
saying
it
that he
flawlessly.
took all the jumps, but he shouldn't have taken some of those jumps. That's exactly what he
And
said.
that's why he listens to Scott. Pick it up. I like Scott.
man.
I'm
No, but
trashing
it's
Scott.
just it's just part of who you are, and it's not a bad thing.
No. You still haven't proved your premise. It's not who I am. Enjoying pop music doesn't
Name
make
your-
me a 13-year-old girl. If I was talking
Name your
about...
top 5. You know what? Open Spotify right now. Who are your top 5 biggest plays?
How would I find that?
Acting like he
I can
doesn't
do-
know.
I can show you my liked songs. I don't even like songs. Lady Gaga, Die With A Smile, Bruno Mars.
There's a good example of a classic
like-
diva, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, it's Bruno Mars though. Everyone knows I like Bruno Mars above everything else. Like he's one of my top artists, 5 artists.
Really?
Every year, it's Bruno Mars, Paramore, The Weeknd are my usual top 5, and then the 2 others are whoever. Sabrina Carpenter might break the top 5 of plays just because Espresso just keeps playing, keeps feeding it to me, and I don't say no to Espresso. It's a good song. I like it. Yeah, see, Sabrina Carpenter. Robin Williams' Friend Like Me from Aladdin, Luna Luna, which is a Chicano Latin band, Espresso from Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not lying.
It was
Kendrick
number
Lamar,
6.
Not Like Us, Carly Rae Jepsen, Funk Ballad, D'Angelo's Unshaken from Red Dead Redemption.
What song from Carly Rae Jepsen?
Shy Boy. It's a funky ass jam, dog. It's a funky ass jam. Listen, fine. We're gonna get
There's
copyrighted.
There's nothing wrong with liking.
The funky bass. Listen to the funky
I
bass line.
hear it. I just
Fucking good shit, dog. Don't you what? I'm gonna listen to his whatever music he listens to. Not gonna do it. Moving on.
Hey, I was-
Unshaken, D'Angelo, video game from Red Dead Redemption. By the time I get to Arizona, Public Enemy, Usher song for some reason with I think it was just because there's some K-pop guy with them, and I wanted to ask my girlfriend about it, so I kept it. Burning Down the House, Paramore. Remember the name from Fort Minor? Do you remember Fort Minor? 10% luck, 20% skill.
What?
That's an old song from like high
Yes,
school.
I remember that.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
added it
That
to my
was-
likes because I heard it. I go, this is a good song.
Why did I
Ozomali,
think
Como
that was-
Ves. Troye Sivan, also a good dude, but he does like poppy electronic music. The Pirates of the Caribbean theme, Sade, Smooth Operator,
That still
Rubber
doesn't
Bandits, Horse
answer the
Outside,
pop-
B.O.B., Bombs Over. Exactly, because it's fucking eclectic.
It's not eclectic because if you're not into rock, metal, or country, it's not eclectic. You
Right, but here's the thing: only losers like rock, metal, or country. There's some rock in there. I don't know. That rock is fine. General rock is fine. Metal,
General rock is probably the bad one, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the least character.
metal, whatever, and then country music is just complaining, and I do enough of that in my own life.
Well,
so.
also, true country isn't the country that we're fed right now.
Well, that's the problem.
Shabuzi is the only like true country singer that I
the
like.
one, everybody got him club getting tipsy.
He literally,
Yeah, but
he
he's
literally,
also-
He just stole that from rap because that's what all they
Serenity
do.
is like.
No, he's also black, right? Shabuzi is black.
Yeah, but
Shabuzi's like
that's the only way they've been able to break.
Serenity is like.
Shabuzi got it right.
Serenity is like he literally proved her point and doesn't see it.
Well, here's the thing. Serenity doesn't know anything. First of all,
Serenity is wise.
to what? Aren't you from Florida? I think Serenity's from Florida.
No, they're not from Florida.
Oh, Serenity, where are you from? Let me know, and then I can say that whatever state you say, no matter where you're from.
Just say a blue.
If he says Cal, no, I don't have blue.
Serenity, just say you're from LA.
Yeah, if you say-
and then he won't have a comeback.
Actually, I will. There are still Clippers fans in LA. Doesn't mean there's not dumb motherfuckers
Like
in LA.
Serenity is a Clippers fan.
No,
He's
I'm
been in
saying
our-
no. I'm saying if they were to say if Serenity was to say LA, I would say even people in LA are dumb because there are Clippers fans in LA. That's the joke. See, I always have something. You think so little of me and my comebacks.
No, nobody thinks little of you.
Exactly. You
just
can't because I'm untouchable, baby.
calm down, big boy.
Hold on, I almost said like a middle school joke that would have insulted your mother, and I didn't want to do that. I'll whisper it to you though.
You didn't even have to say it. I knew exactly where you were going.
That's middle school. That's
Oh,
middle,
yeah,
that's a
100%.
throwback I haven't said in a long time.
That's a good one.
Point is, didn't prove a point. Untouchable, unfuckwittable, good looking, smell nice, rich as shit, and when I'm poor, also rich. With love.
Okay. All right, Sam. Now you have to go.
I am home.
But
See-
can you
see,
do?
left
But can you do
speechless.
3 burpees?
Yeah. I can do 3 burpees.
I don't think you can.
Yeah. Well, can you love somebody without fearing death and hurt and sadness?
Yes, I'm getting there.
You're welcome. I taught you that.
Okay.
I taught him how to love reckless abandonedly. There you go. That's the way. You haven't been my friend long enough. You will learn some. You will learn some core thing in your soul.
Sam has layers. Like you're.
Oh
like
no,
a-
that I'm very much aware of.
I got underwear. I got leggings. I got
Sam and I had
sweatpants.
very deep conversation after the second anniversary that I attended, which I think was like
Oh, I forgot about that
Number
entirely.
8?
I don't even remember. Yeah,
think, something like that.
Something like that. Did we have a conversation?
yeah, in the
I
parking
don't.
lot.
I don't
We're
lie.
due for another. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be just a farewell Sammy party.
Yeah,
at
no,
this point.
fucking farewell everything, baby. Farewell everything. I'm fucking getting out of all of my current endeavors. I'm getting out of all of my current relationships. Sorry, baby, I'm not. I love you, baby. Baby, I love you. Baby, don't let me move out. If I get out of all my current relationships.
See, now he cannot live an hour from the beach.
Yeah. No, I can live on the beach. I'm just on the bench. which compared to living in Texas, not bad.
Yeah,
Hey, the leftover Mexican food is better than the Tejano Tex-Mex here food.
No, won't go that far.
Hey, I'll take a day old wet or not even wet. We don't
First
do
of
wet
all,
burritos
Sam,
over there.
you're like-
see, Texas spoiled me. What?
Sam-
I can live for 30 days without food on the homeless thing.
You are the
I get it, I eat
worst.
'em.
Like. Like maybe Cali Mexican food is better than Texas Mexican food. Maybe it is.
No.
Maybe.
No,
You
have to go to South Texas. No, you have to go to South Texas.
Yeah, let him finish. Let him finish.
You have
because
to go to South Texas,
hold on.
and that's the fucking spot.
Hold on, time out. The fact that I broke him down after 9 years to even admit that, I win.
No. He's
you would
not.
never have said it.
He's not ready for the bet. The butt. The butt is. But it can't come from a person that hates lime, hates margaritas, and hates spice.
I don't hate spice.
You can't do spice the same way we
What are you
can.
talking about?
Let's get the hottest wings right now.
The hottest wings are the capsaicin one. Give me an all natural wing that's spice. I can do it. What are you talking? You refused to do the hot one sauce because it would hurt your butthole.
That's not me. I never
Let's
said
do
that.
it then. Let me go find it.
All right, go for it.
Let's go find it.
Oh, I had whiskey. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not doing this.
You don't have to, bro. You're not
By
involved.
the way, the margarita thing is lime again. That's only one.
Oh, he doesn't like lime?
He doesn't like lime. Like the literally like the number one ingredient in Mexican food.
What? That's wild. Sammy, what the fuck are we doing here?
Like literally when he's like arguing
Yes,
for
I'm
the
from
perfect
California. Doesn't mean anything. I speak 7 languages and an IQ of 120.
I don't know how you prove it.
More importantly, I read and still attend class to educate myself about the world. Like tomorrow, I'm going to a lecture on Japanese mythology. Oh wow, very cool. Fuck yes, Randy. Are you originally from Florida? That is another
I don't
question.
think I don't think Serenity.
I also don't give a shit. Sam's like all butthurt because of politics. I don't give a fuck where you're from. It doesn't matter to me. And
Yeah, there's good people everywhere.
100%.
Like it's what it comes down to. But I do think
except for California. I will say, all the good ones moved out, right, Sammy?
What?
All the good.
he's not going to say that. His girl still lives there.
I didn't hear anything.
That's fair. I like
I
her.
didn't hear
She's
anything.
cool.
What'd you say?
No, it's okay.
Have you met her?
Once, and I think it was for the last anniversary party that we did over there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, at his old spot.
What was the premise that you guys just posted?
Honestly, it didn't really pan out because your girlfriend still lives in California.
And
I
my
defend-
family. What else?
I
No, that's
defended.
my point.
I
Is that
defended her.
What was the
and I was
joke?
like,
What was the
I was
joke?
no that
What
there
was the joke? Tell me the joke.
Okay, so she's like, I live in. Serenity says, I live in Florida, but I was like, okay. Well, unlike Sammy, because he takes it politically, I don't care where you're from because. And then he was like, there's good people everywhere, and I was like, yes, there's good people everywhere except for California. And I was like, but it's because all the good ones moved out, like Sammy, right, Sammy? And then he was like, well, what about his girlfriend? I was
Exactly.
like, that's right. I take it back. Yeah, because
But here's the thing. Speak 7 languages, great. Doesn't mean anything great. I'm just gonna Serenity. IQ. That's the problem. IQ is not a real thing. It's just a test. I mean, like that doesn't.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I also don't.
Therefore, forget everything else. See,
No,
that's the world I
okay,
live in,
no,
which is
anyways,
fun to do.
To me, I will say this. To me, IQ I treat the same way as the BMI. I don't think BMI.
You don't believe in body mass index,
Bro, the body mass index, I'll say this: by the weight that my wife is and her height, she's morbidly obese and she's
it's not a real.
definitely fucking hot. Like, I'm like, girl, you got.
I will say that I do feel bad for women in general, but just because
Of course,
they can't.
also true. Yeah, very.
I mean, even when it comes to actual like being a pro athlete in bodybuilding, women can't get down to the same body fat as men can most of the time.
No. Are these equal?
No,
That one's spread. Hold on. That's what happened.
Yeah, those are equal.
Okay. Here, this one looks
smell
bigger.
it.
Oh no. You want one too?
Man, yeah, sure. Let me do
Okay.
it.
Well, here. This one looks bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
No.
No, what? All right.
No. I want to be fair. I'll get you. I'll pour you a new one. No, I just. This
smells like green tomatillo.
Yeah, it's just the last dab. Why did you not? He doesn't know how to do bits.
God damn it. Are you like the guy who's like, oh yeah, cheers, guys, and then fucking chugs it before he cheerses?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
man.
he has to get a second shot to join in the community for the second shot. You drank. Why did you drink?
It's whiskey. I could guarantee you, whiskey's not going to clear that shit.
Here, got to know. He doesn't. Cough. A sip and a cough.
Oh, that smells so good.
A sip and a cough. It tastes good. Last dab's not bad. It's
man.
the bomb. It's the bomb that sucks.
That's just green tomatillo. That's what it tastes like.
Oh my god! But it says
it's
the
not
cough
like-
and the drink. No, nothing. No, nothing. I'm a sweat,
That's-
but I'm fat, so it's fine.
Well, I'm also
Exactly. You've already been sweating. So, so premise.
Every so often, I keep looking up at the fan. I'm like, oh, it is spinning,
So,
okay.
so teenage girl premise denied. Doesn't like spicy premise denied.
Serenity
Line-
said I literally proved the teenage girl premise as you read off your music.
I love
list.
how Serenity is your barometer for correct. You've never met Serenity. What do you feel
But
in
she's
your
been
heart?
a big follower.
I know. No,
It's a
man.
they. It's a
It's a man.
Or they.
yeah.
They or man?
It's a man.
Last time you told me, Serenity, you were a man. And I think you are. But anyway, no. So, point is, we've gone on a walk. So, cranberry. No, I'm kidding. So, I said, that was the fourth time. I stole home on that one. But no, I'm just saying the premises have
But Sam,
been
isn't that
denied.
the whole point of everything that we argued about last week? Just to a point of agreeing.
Wait, we're not on that anymore.
I understand, but we're not arguing about it. I just wanted to say, at a certain point, it's about accepting yourself. You like pop music. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but your premise of liking pop music makes me a 13-year-old girl is incorrect and not proven.
Well, you do mostly like pop music, as you read out.
Yeah, it's okay, but I also like rap. I also like punk. I also like ska. It just doesn't reflect immediately on my liked thing, which is I have to actively like. My listen is going to be completely different than my liked. Because I just listen to it. Because I legit didn't know how to find the most listened to song. Because I am an elderly man who doesn't care that much about music. Music's not that important to me in the scope of life. I don't find super solace in it. I don't find like, oh my God, this is so urethral. I love it so much. I don't feel that way. You feel much differently about music. It's a different barometer for you. You feel it more than I do.
But you talk about music all the time.
Yeah, but that's because you talk about music all the time. That's how we relate. I have to pick and choose because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you like so much music and it means so much to you that I don't know how to relate to you on any other way. So I make up the things and I tell the things for the joke. But I go like, okay, Sabrina Carpenter, these are the things I listen to because I'm not thinking. When I listen to them, I'm listening to them in the car when I'm not using my brain. Because I don't use my brain when I drive, and that's why I like driving. But for you, it's a different experience because you always have music you like when you drive.
No, I'm laughing because I listen to podcasts a lot when I drive by myself. I just don't want to bore people when they're in my car.
Right.
With me listening to podcasts.
So if it's not that, because I also listen to podcasts, but the music you choose, you like, right? Everything you like, everything you're playing when you switch your songs, you like everything. It's always like Streetlight. It's always some other bands I've never heard of. Kickstand.
Streetlight wouldn't even be in my top.
It was there though. On like the last time I was in your car, Turnstile was there. A couple other bands I don't know about because you like music. So that's your barometer, but. That's not my barometer for what I am or what I identify as, or even as a personality trait.
Well, because
music's not even
30.
in the 5.
What would be the 5?
What would be? That's a good question. That's a podcast question. Of what I see myself as, or how I identify. What's the
building blocks to the building blocks of your interests that make you you? Because if this was a dating profile, it's like
ew.
I understand, but it's still a good way of looking at it. If you had a Tinder page and it was just like, what do you like to do? I like to go to shows, do this, do that. What is that 5 list?
Well, you said like bases of who I am as well. So like, it used to be graphic design. Lost that, but I still love it. I still do it. That sort of creative world.
You do it for a job.
Well, no, but I also make T-shirts. Like I haven't made a T-shirt in a while, but I love doing that. I haven't had time or brain space to do it. Let's see. museums. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's like a dating profile. Like my girlfriend and I have been going more museums the more I've been with her, and not because I didn't want to, but because she's willing to go with me and actively be like, I'll buy the tickets. And then I started going on my own, which is really fun. That's
dope.
2. Movies, of course, 3. As much as I hate my past in terms of movie podcasting and the cesspool that it is, I do enjoy film. I'm a film major, and when I do watch films, they are enjoyable when I let myself do them, which is why I like dumb movies. I sought out technically an indie movie, a non-rated indie movie on Monday. Let's Start a Cult, Stavros Hockey. It's very funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So let's see. Dating profiles, podcasting, but like that's a freebie, but I'll take it because that's a huge part of what I'm doing. And then if it's not, does that have to be? If I use it for work related, does it not count?
No, it still counts.
So then political activism. You
Okay.
know, I went out and block walked on the last couple days of the election, so that's extracurricular from my job. So I missed a hangout because of it. So yeah, it's not
that's
music.
fine.
Music didn't make it. What about you?
Interesting.
I just feel like not to shit on you because I mean I think you're right.
Because I'm on this higher horse. You can throw the shit, but you can't shit on me. You got to catch it like a baboon and then shot put it.
Which means I can shit on you if I catch it and throw it at you.
No, but that's throwing shit at me. Shitting on is being above and then from rectum to object. You shit on a toilet.
I will say, I think he's got that one. I think he's got that point.
Right.
The shitting on is like from up down.
From up down,
Yeah.
from rectum to item. Throwing shit is from hand.
Yeah.
You
or
can always
shovel.
knock someone off their high horse if he wants to.
That
do
is
this.
true.
Haven't done it yet on this episode, baby. Didn't
Okay,
flinch
all
with
right.
the hot sauce, baby. Didn't
Anyway.
drink, haven't drank.
To go back, I just feel
I got
like
a little sweat. I got a little sweat in my eyes. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
chubby.
you asked me to cough. I really didn't. This felt like hot tomatillo.
You went, and then I cheated. See, now I did it. Now we're even. But
You asked me to cough. I didn't cough beforehand. But anyway, no.
Key, roll the tape. There, that's the sound cue for him to check. I go, Key, check for a 3 clap. Roll back to the hot sauce, Key, and see if he coughed right after he and take a sip of his whiskey, which admittedly
I did take.
admittedly would not help.
I was gonna say
Would
that
not help.
Doesn't help. Let's fucking face it.
Right.
Whiskey's the worst thing that's consume.
So
after.
the next challenge is it must be a full glass of whiskey with half a bottle of this inside mixed.
Honestly, they tasted
No.
pretty good mixed. Honestly,
Yeah,
Probably.
it actually isn't bad. Like the creaminess and everything. That's
Yeah.
here is just like fucking just like. Oh,
Did you say it?
Make my
it's taking
mouth
It's almost like a Bloody Mary, like to a degree. It was actually pretty good. Like, but I was just gonna say, just gonna say,
yeah.
just it doesn't matter whether you like movies or music. I just feel like it's always an expression of who you are as a person. So, like, even if you say you don't value music, the movies that you like, for the most part, are just kind of silly, fun, and positive.
I enjoy music. I didn't say it, but it's not
As much.
If someone said take away a medium, music would be very close to being gone.
I don't know what the mediums would be on the list
Right,
for you.
but what I'm saying is like music. I'd be like, you know what? If I can have a movie with music in it, then I'd be like, okay, let's watch a movie. If I really needed music, but like,
But I mean, at a certain point, like when you're watching a movie, we're not going to watch There Will Be Blood over and over again with no music behind it.
Right. But like, if Let's Go Crazy and Kingsman 2 plays, I can enjoy it in the movie. It's not just gonna be muted.
Yeah.
And then, but I can't go listen to Let's Go Crazy outside of it. Then it's like, okay, yeah, I'll do podcasts, I'll do audiobooks. There's other things I would do, and prioritize.
Do you do audiobooks?
Not as much as I used to. The last time I did audiobooks heavy, I was in a real bad depression, and so now I associate audiobooks with depression. Because all of them were like, you need to do better with yourself. And now I'm like, I don't want to do this. But I want to get back into audiobooks because there's just some books I want to read or listen to. Some people argue about that premise.
I'll say this, man.
I'm glad my mom died, Jenny McCurdy. I want to read that.
Oh yeah, it's
supposed to be fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll say this as far as, and not too much of a side tangent, as far as reading or listening, I give you credit for taking the time to listen to it. I don't give you credit for actively creating the imagination in your own head of reading it. Because with the reading, there's like voice inflection, there's sometimes different voices that will like characterize like male to female or like goblin to like this and this. Whereas in your head, when you're reading it, you're the one creating those things. So I think
here's the
that
thing.
creates the like the imagination and helps the like not really brain development, but just like helps keep like creative juices flowing
Right,
essentially.
but that's the thing. You're not me. And what I would do is, I'd do that voice better. Oh, you did the goblin like this. No, I would do the goblin more like this.
Yeah,
I would
no, that's
actively
fair. That's
critique. I would actively critique Lord of the Rings reading
that's
by Ian
totally-
McKellen.
Totally
Ian
fair.
McKellen, you fucking hack.
Totally fair. I also would not say that half of the people who listen have that capability of
Yeah,
like
because if you're already, I'm kidding. I'm not
self-awareness.
going to talk shit about audiobooks. I was just gonna.
Yeah.
I was just gonna start lying.
But yeah,
I do that a lot, guys. If you realized it, I lie a lot.
Well, I mean, I did try to tailor this show a little bit to you having a fun time. Like, and it's not over yet because we got to do the ad.
Yep.
And B, we got to fill up for time after the ad. But no, it's just kind of one of those things where wanted you to have a good time before you left.
Like for the holiday. Oh, I thought you meant like forever. Like, are you gonna kill me? You're like before you left this
it's
earthly
like,
realm. What the fuck?
What do you mean? It's okay, Sam.
Like, I don't leave until 4 months from now.
Yeah.
You know, when you leave.
So I'm not going to kill you. It was actually the poison was actually in the last stab.
Fuck! Sean Evans, you bitch!
The whiskey was the antidote.
We'll take a quick commercial break. You bastards, if I'm not dead yet.